All right, all right. We'll run some errands. Feel like we had a dope conversation last night, night before. Big, good, round panel. As you can see, it's difficult to do the panel. I gotta pause that. You see, it's difficult to do the panel thing because it's a lot of over talking, a lot of. That's why I don't really like a lot of people on at one time. I don't think it never works. But so I'm have to figure out a way where only a certain amount of people can hop on. And matter of fact, you guys should just know better. Like if you see two people hop on, and that is it. That is it. I mean, it's just it. Like there's no more room for a third person. God damn, this shit lit like this. Should I get some coffee, man?
What? Yeah, it was just whistles.
Can't I get coffee?
It was whistles.
Gentrify the whole city. Can't I get no damn coffee? Yeah, this was. I came back to Jersey. This was never an issue. Can't get one parking spot to go run and grab some coffee. Like God damn, you got all these damn folks up in here, man. I sound like AI. Coffee practice. Yo, what the fuck? Why is everybody here like that?
But I want whistles. Daddy, Daddy.
Okay. Stop. Yeah, we're gonna get it. I just said we're gonna relax. All right, yeah. So I don't really like more than uh two guests at one time. So going forward, we're gonna do that. We're not gonna now have a whole bunch of people on the panel at one time. We gotta establish some order. As you can see, too many strong FBA opinions, too many ways to skin a tether. White supremacists and hater troll. Yeah, so if y'all see two people, two guests already on, don't even ask for the link. If anything, just ask for the phone number, talk your talk, and step off. If a person opts out, leaves the panel, take their place. You feel me? But I got to establish this going forward. I think it's too wild, and like you got to understand, like that content isn't valuable. You can't really replay it. It's too much chaos, right? So everything that's done for as content has to have replay value. Right? That means that we should be able to replay something 5 months from now, 9 months from now, and we all be just laugh and enjoying the conversation, right? But if there's a lot of screaming and yelling, talking over each other, the replay value goes down. Okay. So with that being said, let's briefly go over some things. All right. So this is advice. I think you should take it. People who are FBA, but they're just finding out about their lineage, like they agree with the talking points, they agree with the acronyms. You feel me? They see where we're going. If you have if you're just not getting into the talking points, and you should be really inquiring, like, okay, what do you guys think about this? Okay, so what's the consensus on that? This, that. I will, Stephanie, not online. It's not a good look online, but for the sake of unity and that type of stuff, to be online. Because there's such people called tethers. There's such people called white supremacists, such people called trolls, and that's good stuff. So if your arguments align with theirs, you're going to be categorized with them. You dig? And the internet is unforgiving, right? So you want to make sure that your first appearance is a great appearance. You feel me? Like you don't want to be looped in with the ops. You don't want to do that. Thank you. Say thank you. Okay. Yeah. So thanks. Thanks. Yeah. So now, what happens at some point that it becomes an ego thing because people watch they listen to the internet, they hear certain dialogues, about our topics. And you see everybody who's like not understanding the beginning of how it all started, it just hop in the mix, whether they FBA or tether or white supremacists. When they just hop in, you see they get lost when they come over here. When we take it from the top, like yo, you're jumping in a pool of sharks at this point. Like you ain't get in before the sharks was at it, right? The crocodiles, everything's at it. Like you need to be in this pool when it was just nice tropical fish. So now you can ask about that time, or you can just start from when you know it and speak from that position, but it's from the show. Okay. And plus, like you're watching shows, you're hearing rebuttals, and you think certain things sound good, but it's been debunked. So, long story short, while some of you guys are out Christmas shopping, having fun, bowling, shooting pool, Unbiased Ron is reading and researching and debunking all day long. So you don't think I have an advantage over anybody who's dedicating time to family and like somebody having fun? And no, I'm going to have an advantage. I'm more prepped to rebuttal. I'm more well versed on the talking points. Like I really do this. So somebody hop in the space and they think we're just equal or we're even. No, 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 no. I'm gonna have an answer to damn near everything you say, which I did last night and the night before, night before. Look what happened to revenue. Look what happened to revenue when he called me before. I fell asleep because late. But he thought he did good. Okay, he thought he did good versus the panel. But look what happened last night when I finally joined the conversation and got rid of him. He hung up. I didn't kick him off about it. He always thinks, come over here, stay over here. So he hung up. I didn't kick him off. I hardly ever kicked him off. He dips because he knew what we were researching, what I was cooking him on, black and racial term. He was out there. So everywhere he went, I called him on it and cooked him. Said Paul Cupp and those guys are prototype Pan-Africans. I asked him definition of Pan-African. He gave me his definition. I said, did Paul Cupp fit that definition? He says no. So how the hell is he a prototype? And he says Henry Sylvester. Like he throwing out names like we don't know. Okay, Henry Sylvester. What's up? Because you'll see his actions is totally different than. So that's what I mean. Like Pan Africans don't know their own origin story, and they don't know what Pan Africanism is. Wherever you're talking to, they got 1,000 different things of what it is, and we just hold them to it. I don't even say you're wrong. I said, okay, that's it. Okay, but based on that definition, was Malcolm X one? Was this person one? Everybody who they adopt, and hijack and say they're part of the movement, they don't fit their definition. So I think that's important to do it that way. Okay. Now, let's get into who is, this is a brief one. Who is FBA? Who is it? Okay, so now let me just help you out. Because you heard revenue talk about the government and FBI, his dumb ass don't know. The FBI doesn't name nobody. But he keeps saying that lie. He forgot I was not on mute. Okay. So what I mean, he says stuff hoping that, but this is what he tried on Turk Nasheed Radio. He tries this because he knows that people haven't really talked about this. So this becomes brand new to them. And now all of them got a freestyle, from the fly, from the hit. Over here, like I already dealt with it. So now we, the lineage, decides who's FBA collectively and who isn't. There's no one, get off that dirty, don't touch that. It's dirty. Come back away. Okay. Don't don't do that. Stay over here. Okay. Okay. You're not getting your monster stuff. Okay, stop crying. Start crying, you're not gonna get your monster truck. Okay, well stop crying. All right. So this is a heads up. You guys want to challenge me on this. There's nobody gives us the standards. Listen very closely. You use your chat GPT, use your Google AI, use your Grok. Y'all can't use those tools better than me. Just saying right now. You can send me whatever, you can argue whatever. I'm gonna show you how to use these AI tools correctly. And I already done that. So I already done it. Everything I'm saying is verifiable from the Grok, Google AIs, and ChatGPT. I already know this. I debated it. I already debated it. It said my shit is nice. My argument is airtight. That's why I'm that bold and confident to hop on any platform for anybody and invite anybody on. You're gonna get cooked. So our stance, our talking points is unbeatable. There are unbeatable. All right. And I'm that bold. And I know when you type in something and you think it's debunking or correcting us, it's not. It's not. It's the question you asked. You try to lead it somewhere. But don't worry, because we're going to straighten you out. We're going to have you ask it this now. You did. We're going to ask them. Now, I understand. I'm using terminology you guys are not familiar with. But that don't mean tuck your tail and run. Learn, confirm, and earn an opinion on it. Demonym. That's a real word. You don't know it? Cool. Ask what it is, confirm it, see if I'm right, see if I have don't put your hand that's dirty. Don't, confirm it, see if it's correct. And let's talk after that. But to freestyle argue with me, that's not gonna work. I'm totally well versed on this. All right. And you're not gonna ambush, nobody's gonna ambush. So the questions you're asking about Drake, the question you asked about FBA, who is I already done that. Been there a year ago, been there, done that. I got a whole PDF coming out that I keep stalling on because I got a lot of stuff going on. Life is lifing, but it attempts to explain the whole black thing, the whole ephonym, endonym, exonym, the whole demonym. Remember Mr. Doc? I cooked them on this. Y'all late. Go back if y'all want to defeat me. Go back to my arguments against Tethers and FBA Coon and figure out something against that. But if you don't know what I already argued and debunked and cooked and straightened, you're in trouble. And I do argue with conviction. So I'm passionate. So don't get intimidated. I do argue with conviction and passion. And like I said, I love her. I love my family, right? Once we go back and forth, that love is temporary on hold. I'm at the juggler for anybody who want to challenge for that moment. But once we're done, I love you again. But as we're engaging, no, I'm trying to take off your neck, your juggler, all that type of stuff. So I want to explain some things to this is like a warning shot for everybody. So there are things you need to know. Now you see what happens when people come over like unking them. They sound smart in their platforms. Whoever came here challenged me and left sounding smart. That's the question. Whoever came here challenged me and left the panel with, oh, that person's smart. Oh my God. They all look crazy when they leave here. Like they got to do more research. Everywhere I go, every panel I join, I left sounding like I know my shit. Every Sonetta, name it, JJ, every platform I went to, I went there and left like I know my shit. This is why people trying to invite me to panels of 9, 10 people. Well, okay, you try that. All right. If that don't work, I'm gonna try this. If that don't work, we're gonna spin the topic and bring them down a rabbit hole and talk about this. You're like, yo, how about this? One by one. Invite me to a panel of 10, no problem. But let me knock y'all out one by one. Hold on, my justice coffee up. Yeah, so right now I'm headed to Best Buy to try to grab a headset with a good microphone. Right, I want the noise reduction headset the microphone got to be good. So here's the problem with these headsets. I had one months ago. I just checked my audio like 5 months ago. It was terrible. The audio it blocked out the noise in the background, but the microphone to the headset is trash. So what I'm looking for, I'm going to Best Buy now. What I'm looking for is a good headset that does the noise reduction, but the microphone sounds like the microphone I was using. If I could find that, then I got the full package. I need no more background noise, and you get a crisp sounding voice. So right now I'm on the phone. I'm zoomed through the phone, so my microphone sounds like trash. Right. So now I have no idea how much it's going to cost. And Best Buy, I had no idea if they got such a headset with a great mic. But I'm gonna find out. I'm headed there now. Uh, Anybody want to chip in? If it's 100 people watching, 50 cents everybody. That's $50 in the shade. So no one person don't have to send the full amount if you got it. You don't. I'm still going. I'm still going to pick it up. I call it easing my burden, or allow me to get it reduced, or sell price or discount. That's what I'm trying to say. So if somebody, if I had $25, that's a $25 discount. I'm getting it anyway. So don't make that clear. I'm leaving with something, but hopefully it's the right one. And so hold on. So as I said earlier, talking to the ancestors, I try to preface by saying my voice is no louder than hers. I have an opinion about who is, who isn't, so does she, right? And I said the difference is that we're all politicians within the movement. So we go to pitch our ideas and try to get people to say on our side to say, hey, it's a poll, it's a vote. That's how we gonna get things done. Within the lineage, there's no leader. So we're gonna come together and argue like this Michael Mack, like a soapbox. Hey man, this is why I believe Drake is or isn't. You feel me? And you lay out your argument. And if the masses rock with it and they sign off, that's it. And if somebody have an argument that says he is and is weak and nobody rocking with it, he's out. And the standard is that. Can it change later? Yeah. Like people have a better argument. But at that moment, he's done. Okay. So the biggest thing is, as I was trying to explain, your dad is your dad. And your dad experienced what he went through, and he had a U.S. citizenship. So his dad checked all the boxes. Drake doesn't. So we can start right there. Do Drake check all the boxes of his dad? You got to say no. So you don't think that's a concern? You don't think that's a question mark? Oh, all right, maybe unbiased Ron, maybe he has an argument because already we're going left with Drake. He does not check the boxes his dad checks. I check all the boxes my dad checked. Don't y'all check all the boxes you got dad check? Okay. So just off that, there's a problem. So now we should be trying to listen and understand the argument going forward, not arguing to win. I'm gonna prove he's no. Let's listen to see if it makes sense or not to exclude him. Let's consider both. Let's consider including him and let's consider including him. All right. Now what we know is that once you start including folks who not, that door opens to all type of tether, and Drake is a tether. So hold on. Drake is absolutely a tether. And I don't even think he's making the claim you guys making for him, by the way. Yeah. hmm Yeah, so let that be clear. Jake ain't even arguing this for himself. You guys are arguing this for him. He said, I'm a proud Canadian. You did. And that's where he is. But hold on, there's more. So, number one, if you can be deported, you can't be FBI. All right? That's it. If you can legally be deported, you're not FBI. I mean, that's a standard. I think the entire lineage is on board because that is our flex. When people try to scare us, oh ice. Our reflex is ice. What? Ice, baby. You dig? Ice got to do with me. So if ice is a concern for you, you're not one of us. When you mention ice and you're not like proud of them, if you scared of them, yeah, most likely that's a telltale sign if you're not FBA. So now some people are mixed with something like that, and they have a dual allegiance. We know about it. So these arguments are they start to put people in a category that make these arguments, and it all might be false. But this is what we do though. Like FBI has a profile. of people's behavior, the things they say, and their actions and their patterns. And the profile can be wrong, but usually is not. It's somewhat close to of the projection. Okay, so when people make certain arguments against or for things, like as far as FBA, we start to, well, I definitely start the profile. So now, sometimes people make an argument where it sounds like they have a dual allegiance. What does that mean? That means that they're mixed. They're mulatto, they're half breed, right? It's like, okay, this person is probably mixed. Okay, and the arguments can conflate each other, right? So we can mix them up. The second argument, somebody has a significant other who's not FBA, right? And they're kind of like they're just like selling out the lineage for the significant other. Right? That's the other one, right? Then you have just a Pan African, just who's somebody who just like who just kissed the ass to Dr. Ancient Mama Maya, Professor Small. You got these people who are FBA, but they kiss the ass of Africans. They're like the whole race again, the whole ethnic lineage again. It's a bunch of primitive booty squad. Okay, they don't give a fuck anything about it. So that's the profile. When you make certain arguments, we start to immediately think. Or the fourth one is you're just a tether. Like you're just 100% that. When you make these arguments, the profile starts to take shape. And we say, okay, either you are a mulatto with dual allegiance, can't trust you, or you again, this your significant other is blinding you and causing you to go against the lineage. Third, you're a Pan African, selling out the lineage. Or fourth, you're just not one of us, totally, like Drake. All right, so that's the fourth way. So we start your profile started to take one of those forms. So then we talk to you to get get more conversation out of you. Okay, okay. I mean, and then the profile started to take form, and we damn near pinpoint who everybody is when they make these counter arguments. All right, so that's that. All right, all right. So now, yeah. What do you want? Okay, so now we're going to go with okay, we get to come over here. All right. So now let's quickly discuss how he's not a Drake is not FBA. He could be deported. He's a Canadian, right? So now this is where people and like I said, sometimes people make a mistake and they're not familiar with our settings, our channels, our spaces. So they will stretch and troll and gaslight and say, "Well, no, but the Americas, that's all these different places." Okay, now that's gaslighting. That's trolling, right? That's almost 14. Hold this. Hold this. Oh, hold on. Here, hold it. So at that point, you're damn near 14. Like you're tiptoeing, you're twisting, and you're trolling, right? At that point. Oh, the America. Then I say, hey. When we say America, see, this is an American thing. We have language here, right? We have language as a lineage, that's like AAVE, and as a citizen of the country, we have languages that we understand. Just as pure citizens, I'm talking about you can include Italians, whites, Africans, whoever. As citizens, we understand a language, okay? Because America does have a culture outside of FBA culture, which is Christmas and shit like that. All right, cool. Voting and now with that being said, we know, and people are American that we're arguing with. They're not Somalian in Somalia. They have if whoever we're arguing with, they're actually in America and they know the language. When somebody say, "Hey, you're an American," you know goddamn well that foreigner ain't calling you somebody from South America. You know goddamn well that foreigner ain't calling you no fucking Canadian. you know that they are saying you are a citizen of one of those 50 states in the United States of America. You know that. You know that. You know that. You know that. So that's what I'm saying. Like this comes with the gaslighting, trolling, and things like that. And like this is the argument we already heard before. That's why That's why I know the name demonym. Like why? Like, you think I'm just that goddamn smart? Why I just know shit on the fly? I know this stuff because people already came with that argument, and all these people were either tethered or anti-FBA. So it's like so when George Macon said, "Hey, certain arguments are this and they're probably that," that's true because these arguments, first of all, they're wrong, they're chasing, and this usually comes from an out. Now, some FBAs don't know that because they've been raised in Pan-African settings, things like that. So they don't even know that some of their weak arguments been hijacked by tethers and white supremacists. So that's okay because we're having a conversation now. So now, as you are getting some straightening, okay, we expect you to get it now. Okay, because now you're getting straightening. We're saying no, and we're correcting you. So at that point, hold on. So at that point, you're being corrected. No, American is a nick. When you say we're American, that's a nickname of the actual term, which is U.S. Citizen, right? United States of America, right? I mean, at that point, I'm either wrong or right. I'm saying demonym. I looked it up. What are we doing? The question should have became: Is America the only country with demonyms? I was trying to point out that I think the UK has a demonym, Nigeria has a demonym. I'm trying to point out, yo, all these terms we're using for other people that come here or we refer to them in their country, it's the wrong term. That's not who they are. That's the nickname. That's not the official name. They are demonyms. So, for example, um, sometimes we have nicknames for each other. You dig? Or a shorter version of the entire name, right? But this ain't rocket science. I think people know what the hell I'm talking about here. Okay, cool. So let's go. All right. So as I'm saying on the fly, like I'm not Googling like revenue, I'm on the fly saying, no, that's an acronym. No, that's a demonym. At some point, where's my thing? At some point, it got to dawn on you. Okay, he might know some shit. He is saying words I never heard before. And when you look them up, they're exactly the way he's using them. Okay, maybe I'm out of my league. Let me step back. Let me ask some questions. Let me pick his brain. But to outright just wage, I'm going at you. I mean, like I said, nobody's going to freestyle and beat me in nothing. Nobody going to Google beat me in no discussion, no argument, no nothing. You're going to take an L. Okay? Nobody's going to ever Google debate me and win. Because you're going to be Googling all goddamn night when I be thought, oh, shit. And you're going to be Googling all goddamn night when I throw out these words at your ass. What's that? Okay, put it down. Put it down. Oh, what's that? Shit, I gotta look that up. What's that? Oh, I gotta look that up. That's what's gonna happen the whole night. Your fingers be getting so busy. Damn, what's that? Oh shit, what's that? Okay, so but now to even do that is funny. Like we look at that sideways. Oh, see now American, like what's my man? That's Ditso. Remember Ditso, that South American weirdo guy that called in? Oh, nah, see, reparations, they belong to everybody of the Americas. Because you see, the Americas is North America, that's South America, that's Central America. So everybody do reparations based on that terminology, descendants, American descendants of slavery. Well, shit, they all were descendants of some type of form of slavery, and they're all American. That is a ditso tether argument. That's not going to work over here. That's not going to work. Like you're giving me the charcoal. You're giving me the lighter fluid. When people take those stances, you're giving me the lighter, you're giving me the charcoal, you're giving me the chicken. I know you are the chicken, but you're giving me the grill. You're setting yourself up to be cooked. The shish kebab, all that shit. You give me. I mean, goddamn, make it a little bit challenging for myself. Like I like a challenge. Like go look at my arguments. Go try to defeat them and come back. But you're not gonna freestyle and do good over here. All right. So FBA requires U.S. chattel slavery lineage. When we say U.S. chattel slavery, we're saying this is part of being FBA, being included to the lineage. It's not about just being born a descendant of one of us. That's not enough. There's more there. Because if that was it, then Liberians are FBA. Now, how the hell you're FBA, which is an ethnonym, people experience a certain ethnogenesis, and you're a goddamn Liberian who experienced a whole separate goddamn ethnogenesis, culture, identity, all that stuff. How are you both? How can you be both things? Even a mixed person that's mixed FBA, mixed tether, gotta live somewhere. They gotta take on a culture. You gotta pick a side no matter what. Even if you're a mixed person, you gotta live somewhere. And wherever you live, you're taking on that culture. And that's why some mixed people can be FBAs, some can't. Okay, it ain't just black and white. So I was trying to explain. I'll do it right now for clarity. We're not having this conversation if you don't have U.S. chattel slavery. Right? You're out. Yeah, you're going. You go. You go. Okay. Then you got to have a parent. So then you have to experience the code. Wait. Citizenship, got to have that, and you have to experience the culture. We have a shared experience. What are we talking about? If you don't have a shared experience with us, how are you part of the culture? That means we don't know you, you don't know us. So now you guys are framing questions to your Grok, your AI, in a way where it doesn't know what you're trying to get at, and it thinks you're being honest. It don't know you're trying to mislead it, even though it won't fall for it. But it's going to answer where it thinks you're trying to say. But the minute you say this to your Grok, your Chat GPT, hey, I'm asking these questions because FBAs are saying Drake ain't FBA, and I believe he is. So this is my rebuttal. Man, that shit gonna be like, girl, bye. Don't goddamn FBA. Like once that's it's gonna say, oh, that's what you're doing. Oh no, he's not. Sorry, he's not FBA. And then once that happens, when your AI turn on you, like what's that shit called, Will Smith, I Robot. When your AI turn on you inside unbiased rhyme, what everybody do? They tap out. Oh, AI ain't shit. You can't trust AI. Like Mr. Doc. That's what goes. Yo, did y'all ever hear me make that argument? Oh, nah, she Wikipedia. No, because it normally agrees with the hell I just said. So I don't have that back door. Let me use this. Let me use this tool. Let me use this reference. Let me use this fake elder. And if they disagree with me, the hell with that. Now I don't have a back door. I stand on what I stand on. I'm either right or wrong. That's it. If I'm wrong once, I'm never wrong twice because I dropped that position and I adapt. I evolve to the truth. What's historically accurate? I'm not always right when I have an idea, but when I'm wrong, I drop that thing. I don't come back saying the same stuff. I ain't revenue. Okay. Drake's not FBA. He don't check. He does. He has no shared experience with us. He's never checked the box of a Black American, Negro, colored, nothing. He's been checking boxes of Canadian people. So, dude, there you go. And what I was trying to explain to her, like outside of Drake, what I was trying to explain is that uh, people in Canada, some of those people are actually from Africa, like literally from Africa or the Caribbean. They're not even like an FBA person who left the country over there. No, like they're literally not just never was, never could be considered FBA. So Drake doesn't even represent other Canadians. So yeah, he's out of there. Now y'all can try your luck and disregard the warning shot. It ain't gonna go good. All right. Now moving on. Black. This is why I think only I got figured. I said, you know what? I got to get this language right because I noticed, family, sometime last year or early this year, that hey, if we keep calling people who are black not black, is causing confusion of who's FBA, who's not. People are clearly not FBA, but then they are because we're calling them black. You dig? So I'm like, okay. So now, what did I do as unbiased Ron, unbiased researcher? I started to like look into that. Let me see if there's something here. I didn't just take the idea and get on the internet and start popping my collar, like y'all want to believe. I said, okay, let me see if there's something there. So I started to research quote unquote black people historically before us. And the results kept coming up, no results found. It told me I'm by stop. That's cat. That's folklore. That's fairy tale. Ain't nobody black. So I'm like, well, what about the black land? You dig? That Shaka Atmos. Yeah, black land. I'm like, what about my queen? You dig? They're like, yo, stop. That's the X for them. Somebody called them that. They ain't call themselves that. And if they took on it, they would still call that by mouth and they balled the definition of the outsider. So that's not them. That's the X for them. I try to explain it. I know that goes over people's head. They get confused. It's on the fly. Instead of checking out me, say some shit I don't know. I'm getting quiet. And a low, I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna invite you back on it, and we're gonna have a better conversation. But I'm not gonna just be confused of language I never heard before, or maybe heard before, but can't really put a thumb on it, and then argue anyway. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna say, what you say? I'm gonna write that down. Okay. And what about this right here? What's that called? Write that down. So I'm gonna go to work in the background and see if this is true. For one, and if it checks out to be true, then I'm gonna see if it's true to what that person is saying. Are they using it right for this particular argument? That's how I'm gonna go. I'm not just gonna on the fly. I don't do that. I'm gonna get low like Lil John Eastside boy, and I'm gonna figure out what's going on. All right. So now what you're witnessing is this. Nobody argument can beat ours. Like the bottom line is that everybody come on here and try to include people to the lineage. It doesn't work. Everybody try to include people who are not black to blackness. Doesn't work. Okay. And I'm always inviting people to come and prove that there's somebody black outside us in the way I use it. I says as an ethnonym. Listen to me clearly. So when you go to your chat GPT, type it in there and get cooked. Nobody uses black as a ethnonym, as a standalone label than us. We are the only people who said we're black and nothing else. We're not Nigerian black. We're not Yoruba black. We're not Jamaican black. We're not this type of black. We're just black. And then we gave the only definition for it. No outsider, no U.S. government revenue. We gave it the only definition. And sometimes the definition evolved. The definition evolved to blackness, but it was clearly exclusive to us. So I'm speaking to other people I spoke to several people online and offline. So this is for everybody. This ain't for one person. It's for everybody who had this conversation with me. Okay, so this is class. This is detention, basically. I'm trying to straighten you out so you don't practice recidivism. You'll find yourself in jail again. All right. So this is detention. I'm trying to set you straight, scare you straight. Jamaicans are Jamaicans. Somalis are Somalis. These are their standalone labels. These are their standalone ethnonyms. They call themselves this. They got a flag to go with it. They have a culture to go with it. They have a language to go with it. This is their standalone ethnonym. Anything else is not the standalone ethnonym. It's a nickname. It's a placeholder. It's some shit that's temporary. Okay? I'm telling you, I'm not going to go nice. when this subject come back up. And a lot of times, right now, I'm driving. I'm not reading nothing. I'm driving. So a lot of times, and yesterday, look, I said the ship Wimbush. It's actually Windrush. Why did I say Wimbush? Because Wimbush is Dr. Raymond Wimbush. He was the coon in the Kwanzaa outfit who was saying reparations should be lineage. I mean, racial based, not lineage based. Like, so he was, remember the two coons that I had played? So he was the other one on Dr. H. Mama Mayat channel arguing against lineage based reparations. Okay, his name is Dr. Raymond Wimbush. So, I do so much reading and research, kind of names, kind of conflate them in there. That's light. That's a light mix up that I don't have a problem being auto correct by somebody from the panel or the chat. Okay, because I said it right 1,000 times. I do a lot of research on certain names. They're gonna do that. Okay. So anyway, um, listen to my words. We're the only people on earth that took on black as a stand-alone label, as an ethnonym, and we gave it its own definition. No outsider called us this, and we borrowed their definition, land of the blacks. That's some shit an outsider gave those folks. The burnt face. That's the name the outsiders gave them, and they defined it. The burnt face. You see? Al Sudan. You dig? Balad Al Sudan. That was Arabic, but that's Arabic. It's not Sudanese language. It's Arabic. That's those guys that renamed them and gave them their renamed definition. X-O-NIM. You're not ready. Nobody's ready. Get ready. Get ready and pull up. Not looking at no driving. Want me to hear the horn? You hear the horn? Driving. Freestyling. Don't make me go to my notes like I was gonna do last night. You see, I started sharing my screen. And I read verbatim. Don't make me go there. Because like I told Revenue, if my research is saying A and it's pro our talking points, and your research is B and it's anti our talking points, who research is right? How do we now decide who research is right and whose research is wrong? Is it any, mini, money, mo? Catch a tether by his toe? If I holler at him, go? Any, mini, money, schmo? No. That means somebody is misrepresenting what they're reading. And that's why I say share screen. Let's share screen. I'll type in what you want me to type in, and then we'll ask ChatGPT, why did you say it like that? Was the point to make us believe everybody's black, or the point to make us know that everybody isn't black the way we use black in America? Okay, so that's why when the dude Dex said, I disagree with you, Unbiased Ron. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't say shit. I just read stuff. He didn't get it. I said, bro, do you disagree with me or what I read? Oh, what you read? Get out of here. Bye. Bye. So what's the standard then? So we're all researching and pulling up shit on standard, on AI, and you just could say, I don't believe it. That's the standard? Okay, then you read some shit. I'm gonna just say I don't believe it too. Now what? See, that's tether confusion. No, you pulled it up, stand by it. No, your significant other, if they're not foundation Black American, according to our standards, not your own, not AI, not some shit you made up, we have a standard who's FBA, who's not. And that is the standard. Okay, as long as it's consistent and persistent, it's a standard. So if we say Drake ain't FBA because A, B, and C, that means that nobody is FBA that fits that same issues. Okay, that means nobody with the Drake issue can be FBA if that's the standard. Like, you dig? But who comes up with the standard? Us. We do. Nobody tells us the standard. Okay, so yeah, I gotta know that. You're gonna come over here tonight or later on when I go live. So I'm trying to spare y'all because when I go live and we're engaged, I'm not sparing nobody, man. All right. And I already know I'm gonna come out spotless. I'm gonna come out clean as I already know. All right now, so this is like I said, just friendly family lineage warning shots. I'm trying to tell you, man, it ain't gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. I know what you don't know and what you're researching. You have no idea what I already argued, debated, and pulled up on the live. You have no idea. So I'm trying to save you some time and rather ask me questions, try to pick my brain, try to find contradictions in my logic and what I research, in my comprehension, right? Try to pick my brain and find that. But to not know how extensive I argue this and just go out there to say some crazy shit. I disagree. Okay. Okay. All right. Ain't gonna work out. And then, and so yeah, it ain't gonna work out. And look at Unc. Like Unc, look at all the people who I challenged came over here. Like we don't even look at them the same no more. Like, damn, bro, you that dumb? So demonym on the fly, I explain what that is. American is our demonym, is not the real name of the country. The real name is the United States of America. And that does not include all the fucking Americas. That's a tether argument. That's a troll Pan-African argument. That's a dual allegiance argument. Yeah, I'm gonna start calling them twins. The people with the never mind, no, because that's a good word that we use for positivity. Never mind. But the dual allegiances, people, Batman and Robin, you dig, who represents Batman and Robin, those duos, those dual allegiances, it's a flag over there. Dig, off sides, intentional grounding. You dig, there's a flag for those folks that's really thrown. So when it comes to Drake, what is not anybody want to smoke? I will be live. The link will be there, and trust me, I'm gone. Anybody want to argue that we're not the only black people? Other folks have a inheritance to that word, and they're black like us. Again, they're black like us. We use it. You're out of here. The link would be for you. Okay, and I'm going to give people. It's going to be a small panel, so you got to worry about people yelling over you, and you're going to get like a certain amount of time to go in uninterrupted. I'll be on flat out view. Okay, want to hear this shit. I'm going to respond to you. So this is what normally happens, family. People say some wild shit. I respond to it. I say something. They don't respond to what I say. They just talk again. It's like, okay, if I say something, respond to what I say. Tell me how it's laws, ahistorical. You got to do that. Because I'm going to definitely show you how your shit garbage. I'm going to definitely do that. So I'm saying is make an attempt to debunk. I say don't go. Goddamn. And mix all this shit up over here. You dig? So, but I do want a challenge. I do want a nice, it makes I do want a challenge on my stance. Drake ain't FBA, and we're the only black people. Everybody else is the eat cat, eat rat people. You ain't black. Your black is being repoed because y'all making it whack. Therefore, I'm taking it back. Picking jacks, y'all from the slave raiding attacks. We built the foundations, our innovations are groundbreaking. You didn't want to get down. Now you're around faking, hating. Now we're deleting. Now the ground shaking. Someone say, FBA, we don't run away. We slay. We stay. We pray. We say, hey. Okay? That's what we doing. You dig? That's what we doing tonight or later on today. I'm at Best Buy right now. Try to pick up those headphones. So I'm gonna prove tonight that Drake, or if anybody challenge me, I'm gonna prove that Drake is not FBA and nobody's black as a standalone ethnonym label than us. We're the only black people. Okay? Just so we're clear. Let's be clear here. Let's be clear here, my brother Jabari. All right. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me now read the chats. I see some um I see a super chat. Chad Smith. Uh-oh, FBA Ron Umar. uh Peace to you. Thanks for the lineage love. $2. Who else is out there? We got SLE44, FB Forever, MF first. Let's do this. Shish. Thank you, brother. Shit. Oops. Yo, this phone should be heavy. You wildin'. All right. Hey, I'm pressing buttons. I ain't even mean to press. Okay, so I'm gonna read some chats going further, right? So I ain't being repetitive. But I said what I said. Respond to that. If not, bow down. All right. Bow down to the lineage and our standards. Give me a second. What a Best Buy. I'm gonna try to find and all those super chats and donations. I'm gonna use that towards these damn headsets. I want a real headset because that annoys me. Because when I call inside Netter, they're like, "Yeah, what's that background noise?" I'm like, "God, I can't do nothing about it." Because the microphone is separate from the headset. The headset is blocking stuff out, but the microphone is taking in everything. Come, feel me? So hopefully I get lucky. Hopefully I get lucky in here and snatch up. Come over here. Hopefully I get lucky in here and snatch up a headset that blocks out the noise and the microphone is crisp, like a microphone you'll buy, like studio thing. Mm-hmm. Really? All right. So I'm gonna read some of these comments in a second. Yeah, come this way. I'm gonna take it from the top. Yeah, let me take it from the top. Top. All right. Come over here. Come over out the street. Over here. Stay next to these cars. Okay. Go over here. Walk. No, walk this way. Stay over here though. All right. So we got the gatekeepers of the nation. This nation are aware that the go walk. That this is Grizz. The gatekeepers of this nation are aware that the original black and native inhabitants of America hold a power that threatens their very existence. To protect their stolen legacy, they have yeah, over here. Okay. Loyalty that serves the gatekeepers rather than the truth of the source. Ricardo Flott says this the only oh I meant to catch the old ones. Hold on. Come over here. Go. Run. Shit. Keep fucking up. All right. FBA Combos I was watching last night live. Fire. Thank you, brother. We're gonna try to keep the panel a little smaller. Thank you. So mix and match. I mean, we won't have people. If other folks want to get on, we will have to let other folks come on and like do a swap. So we cannot allow that many people because it is too noisy, too confusing. So any background noise you hear, I'm in Best Buy. Let's try to find such headset. So when he said the HCS wasn't racist, yeah. Oh wait, who said that? Yes, ma'am said, yo, revenue, bro. Yo, revenue. My God, yo, family. This is that. Well, revenue said last night. That is confirmation that people just hate us. I mean, that is confirmation. The dude said they're not racist. They had our best interests. I said, bro, it's called the American Colonization Society. Wow, wow, wow work. Wow work, wow work. Yeah, he wasn't trying to hear none of that. I said, bro, it's called the American Colonization Society. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's wild. That's wild. Mm. I'm looking for your like the headsets with a microphone you can talk on. Oh yeah, yeah. But like podcast. Yeah, professional.
Professional, then let me see what's good. I mean, professional is going to be like you saying with the mic.
Yeah, yeah. I want the mic to sound like a studio microphone because I know that they reduce noise, but the microphone quality is trash. I want to be crisp, like I got a microphone in my hand.
So we have. And a lot of the professionals that we have, like Sennheiser, Audio Technica, they don't put the mic.
You know, let's see. If you don't have it, I'm gonna try this one. The garbage. I'm just gonna return
All right.
it. All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get something. It's at 140 bucks. Oh, it's like the most expensive one they got in stock. So yeah, yeah. So like I said, we're gonna walk out with something. We're gonna try it out. Let's see if the microphone ain't crisp. I'm getting rid of it because the microphone I got, that thing is crisp. Yeah. So if anybody wanna don't help me out with this one, I don't need help. I'm saying flat out, I don't need help. I got not with you. Come over here. Yeah, but you can super chat a couple dollars if you want. No, cash app. $, unbiased line.
Section 2 at
Nah,
31.
nope. I might just bring it right back.
149 and 26 cents. Ask you some questions here. No, really.
Like, I apply for anything.
Try it tonight. I'll probably be back tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah, we're going.
All right, thanks. Let's go. All right, so I got it. You're gonna try it out. If it's garbage. Matter of fact, yeah, nobody don't send me nothing because it might be garbage. I might have to bring it right back. And so if you was gonna donate, don't donate. Don't donate. Let me find out how good it is first. Okay. This is called investing. Investing in yourself. That's what this is called. Investing in yourself. Right? You gotta do that. You gotta invest in yourself. Okay. So
Have a good one.
all right. So this is called investing in yourself. So from here, where we going? I gotta buy him a train for Christmas. Now look, I'm gonna do Christmas different than the y'all. Come over here. Now I don't know. I'm thinking about putting it in a gift wrap. I guess I can do that, right? But what I mean by different is that I ain't trying to hide nothing. He's gonna be right with me when I buy his gifts. Come here. We're gonna wrap him up. And Santa, even though I bought him, Santa bought him. You dig? Yeah. I'm not doing no secrets. Everything, I'm gonna have his approval. You want this? I ain't trying to do that because when I was young, my mom bought some stuff. I thank you, mom. It looked dope in the gift wrap, but once I took the gift wrap off, I was mad as hell. You dig? So no. You want this? You want that? Okay. Okay. Cool. You sure? All right, look, I'm gonna wrap it up now. This is what look, this is in this box right here. That's how we're gonna do that one. Yeah, so I'm gonna mix it up. When I do Christmas, it's gonna be like that. He's gonna know exactly everything you get it. So he's completely happy. He can't. I'm gonna put it under the tree, so he can be happy as hell when he able to get access to it. But yeah, I ain't doing that. Buying stuff and they just crying. Now you mad as hell trying to beat the life out of him. No, you gonna know it. My son gonna confirm everything I buy. You want this? Which one you want? The red one or the green one? Okay, cool. That's how we doing this one. I am a solutionist. I provide solutions to problems. I don't do the same thing over and over and over, which is called insanity. I don't do that. So we're gonna do Christmas. He's gonna know everything that's under that tree. Now he might not remember which gift wrap is in. He knows there. All right. Okay. All right. Where the hell I park? Over there. Goddamn. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna read some of the comments. Hopefully, like the package claims, oh man, the microphone sounds like a studio microphone that Dr. Dre uses. Trust me, you appreciate this. For only $140. Okay, we'll see. We will see. And guess what, family? If it works, you dig? Ain't got to worry about no more background noise. That is the beautiful thing if it works. No more elevator song in the background. No more elevator music in the background. Come over here. You dig it? Do I want protection in this? Hell no, man. I might bring this thing right back tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, sit down. So put the seatbelt on. Oh shit. Whatever. So go. Okay. All right. So that's one. I had to write down I know I gotta go to Walmart for sure. I had to write down everything I want to do today. I gotta take them to this indoor park. That's gonna take about 2, 3 hours. So what time is it right now? I woke up at look at this traffic. Oh my God, this traffic's annoying. Yeah, I woke up at 11 o'clock. Now for me, that's late as shit. I'm a guy who normally wakes up in between 6 and like 8:45 a.m. So that tells you I was tired as crap. For the last couple of days, no sleep. Y'all see how late I was getting off the live. And Friday I had to be at work at 7 o'clock. And I'm a guy who likes to be there early. More, you know what I mean? I ain't one of you guys get there 6:58. Whatever time they got me for, I get there like an hour earlier. So I had like probably 3 hours of sleep mess with y'all. 2 hours, 3 hours of sleep mess with you guys. Thursday night going into Friday morning. You dig it? Okay. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. And by the way, to make it fair for anybody challenge me about Drake and Black, I'm not even gonna brush up on no notes. I'm just gonna wing it, freestyle. I already know because I already know what you got to do. You got to gaslight, rabbit hole, and and America is all of it different. That's plural, Americas. Okay, all right. Let's do a random American test. Let's go ask an American citizen. Hey, are you American? Let them say yeah, and ask them what does that mean. Are you saying you're from this country, or you're saying you're of the America, the different continents? But this is what people got to do to hang with me. So I'm used to it. I'm used to such. Uh, I'm used to such BS to hang with your boy. But I want somebody to hang with me, being honest and open, maintaining. Look at this fucking dog. Maintaining integrity, like trying to be, you know what I mean, as correct as you can. Hang with me with that style. And what happens is, you know what's gonna happen? If somebody come with that style, we're just gonna agree. It won't even be a debate or a back and forth. We're just gonna agree. People want to believe things about us. People want to make Drake FBA because they like his music or whatever. See, that's the difference. Like I don't have those feelings like that, family. And that's why my name is unbiased. I don't have those, oh, you know what? I like Drake. Matter of fact, I was a Drake fan during the Kendrick Lamar beef, by the way. I was riding with Drake until I started listening to the lyrics of Kendrick Lamar. And I started thinking about, like, wait a minute, he did do that. Because I'm thinking, you know, rappers, when they battle rap, they just talk shit and say stuff that's false. But I'm listening, like, wait a minute. Yeah, wait, he did do that. Tell me more. You know, now I'm like listening to another one. I'm like listening. I'm like, wait, he said, don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell no truths about you. I mean, that is a deadly goddamn statement, yo. If I'm about to debate with somebody and do like a pissing contest, and they start off by saying, don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell no truth about you. Right away, I'm like, fuck are you talking about? Like, do this person believe my truth is just as bad as a lie? A lie? I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I might not want to fight. I might not. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, you ain't the guy I should be going back and forth with. Some shit like, yeah, that's your opening statement. Don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell no truths about you. I'm good. I'm good. Like that warning shot is enough for me. I'm good. All right, bro. You're right. Listen, man. Let's cancel this one right here, bro. Yeah, dude. Let's talk about something else. How's those Yankees? Dude, we're gonna talk about something totally different. If that's your warning shot like that, that dude Kendrick Lamar start off with that shit. As like again, Ryan for Drake, you like shit. Like, what do you mean by that? Because I was a fan of the music. I didn't know the nigga background. So as he's breaking down his background, and I'm thinking about, yeah, this dude do be getting writers, and he do be buying other people's projects, like smaller artists, which I don't mind as a business move. But you can't be talking about you the best of nothing doing that. Like artists, yeah, I respect I respect the business move, but you're saying you're the best artist or top something, you're top nothing doing that. Because art is about creativity. It's about what can you bring that's different than this guy, but better or as good or more consistent. You're just buying up and coming rappers dope stuff and spinning it and changing the word here and there for yourself. And I'm good. I'm good. I respect the hustle, but nah, you ain't top nothing. Then as the battle goes on, Drake has all these fake relationships with other rappers that he did, he featured for and helped them have a mega hit. But I'm like, wait, none of them is speaking on behalf of this guy. You feel me? Like this is as a Drake fan, like into the battle. I'm paying attention to what's going on. I don't have my mind made up where it's whatever. I'm like, wait a minute, this guy is like really known and he's on everybody's track, everybody's on his track, and none of these guys is out there. Okay, there's something here. Kendrick ain't cat. There's something here. And you find out that nobody really f with him. People was using this guy because he's the golden child, right? A white supremacy. So they're like, all right, well look, let's use this white supremacist golden child over here. It's a Shana Irish shit. And matter of fact, and it worked the opposite. Whoever he worked with pretty much flopped. He had one good hit and that was it. He ain't like he started a career. He got you in the mat feature for you and you just been popping ever since. Nah, nah. All those guys flopped. All they had was that one hit. They was calling it like the Drake curse. So anyway, I'm noticing that nobody's rocking with old boy. All the like that. Then it comes out Rick Ross, he with Lil Wayne girl. I'm like, yeah, that's some tether shit right there. Dude got no loyalty. That's some African stuff right there. So I'm like, all right. So now I'll start to like really take a step back, and then the nuclear bomb comes. I'm sorry, no pun, but you don't get it. The Hiroshima equivalent comes, not like us, and it was over. Not that the song was it was fire, one of the best rap songs ever, and definitely the best rap disc ever. But it's the lyrics in there I'm listening to again. Like I'm a guy who listens to lyrics, who likes to hear the content play out. And um, I favor songwriters more, even though I like people to sing. But if you can sing and write, you dig. Like for example, like when I do my AI music, I write all the lyrics. So AI will sing it over. AI will, and I will describe the beat I want. And with AI, and I'll pick your shit. I will go over like I will spend extra money to dismiss beats. I want the right beat. So every beat I chose that I played with my song family, I went through like hundreds of beats. It took forever to get the shit. And I chose that beat. So, okay, this is the beat. So AI ain't just choose me any old random beat and I went with it. And they don't write my lyrics. All lyrics is mine. Right. So just want to throw that out there. I want to know if family, if somebody can, because I'm driving, I can't read the comments, but if somebody can email me, Black Think Tank, off everything spelled correctly. If somebody can email me, blackthinktank@yahoo.com, I want to know what AI does Tariq Nasheed uses to sing his shit. Like, I need that. If I get that plus like my talent in writing and beats, I might produce a number one hit in the country. Yeah, I need the AI he uses. I need those natural FBA voices. So if anybody, again, I'm driving, I can't read the comments. If anybody, or maybe like $1 super chat, I don't know, like where it stays there. But I email me. If you know the AI he uses, please put me on. Email me. I'll get that in. I'll give you that. How much it costs? I'm gonna get that in. I need that. I need that. So I remake. Oh my goodness. I need that. That shit sound like a dude in the studio just going in. I need that. I gotta check. So I gotta go to Walmart next. Yeah, I got the headphones. Cool. Walmart. It's getting late. Shit. Walmart. Let me see. What's next? Walmart. You know what? I could low key test the headphones now after I go shopping. I could just convert, open my laptop up, Wi-Fi area, and just take over host from the laptop and try the headphones on doing this very live right here. I ain't gotta go. I ain't gotta do a test live. That's what I'm gonna do. So we're going to go to Walmart, grab some stuff out of there, go there, and then stop at a Wi-Fi spot. Maybe Panera Bread, and try out the headphones. And y'all can tell me in real time how they sound, so I can return them shit immediately if they're garbage. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So about an hour or something like that, we're gonna go live. I mean, I'm gonna take over the live with that laptop and no headset. See how it sounds. And listen, I'm gonna do a poll. I want the headphones. I want them to sound okay. I want them to sound exactly like my mic, or damn near close. If there's a clear difference, then it's a no go. All right. Uh, any other arguments? Okay, so revenue. Oh, so last night he pulled up, well, a Pan African pulled up, and I wanted, and yo, you can like I blocked your other name, but dude, the carry stuff. But dude, you can call back up today. But let me tell you how this is gonna go. We're not even because a lot of you guys be entitled. Think less of it. We're not even. You're calling in to the FBA News and Updates podcast. I ask the questions, you answer. Okay. If I think the answer is not satisfactory or too long, I'm going to stop you, like any other host in the world. Yo, can I get 5 minutes? No. Or maybe it depends if it's answering the question to my satisfaction. But if you tether babbling, if you circular, plebiscite babbling, no. Oh boy, I said, yo, when did the West India Federation, like what motivated it? He said World War I and World War II, which is true. And all I said was, okay. My man was like, yeah, that means like, okay, no, 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 no. You thought he thought we needed tethers to join the panel. Yo, dude, I'm good with just talking to my family and just having FBAs pull up. We don't need a tether to cook. We can cook Pan-African FBAs, big or white supremacists. Like, yeah, I mean, like I'm over here entertaining y'all right now. I can easily start going into white supremacist spaces and getting them over here and start cooking them. You guys in the hot seat right now. So let me address this. The Pan African name, period, is 100% garbage. Okay, that's why I said I don't trust nobody who's FBA who's a Pan African. Now, if you're a Pan Diaspora, cool. You dig Pan something else, but if the word Africa is there, it's 100% garbage. Like, you can't be trusted. Why is Africa more centralized and valuable than America? Like, yo, I mean that got to be the epitome of self hatred. Why would anybody put another location, another region of people, and make them more priority over themselves? Like, yo, we're American, we're not African at all. Nothing. So why don't be a Pan African? Like we could be Pan American and still help out whoever we want. Still, we don't gotta take on. Okay, so now we're Pan Asian, but we want to help out Asians. Nah, we're still Pan American. You dig? You can. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, yo, I asked revenue. It kind of went over his head, and like even the panel, it kind of missed a little bit. I kept saying it. I said, bro, if you are Black American and you're doing things for Black Americans in America, why are you called a Pan African? Aren't you just an American doing things for your own people? Like, what the fuck? Yo, what are you talking about? That's why I said if an Indian does something for Indians, is he a Pan Indian? He's just Indian. Or is he Pan Asian? Yeah, there's no real name for that. You're just doing what you're supposed to do. You're looking out for your lineage. Now, if you're Black American and you're stepping outside of your country to help another people, or you're within the country and you're still Pan American. Now, once you leave the country to help out, then you might be something else. But even if they come over here and they gain citizenship, if you're helping them out, you're still Pan American because they're American too. But if you're extending your services and products outside the country, now you could call it something else now, international, whatever, Pan, whatever. But if all of our works are within the country, how the hell are we Pan African? I would think you're Pan African if most of your ideas, works, and things like the inventions are for people outside the country that's African descent. So that's why, like, I don't know, man. Like I'm like, yo, you guys are saying things. You guys are saying things, but don't know what you're saying, man. And we ask revenue, what is this? What is that? They don't know. And yesterday, I was like, defending our talking points. But if I start asking questions, so I'm making myself vulnerable. Hey, ask me any question. I think I can answer all of them. Right? I think I can answer all of them. But let's switch it around. Let's let's play detective. Let me play detective, and you play suspect. Can you answer my questions? You did. Can you answer my questions? So most people who call in to be a guest, they don't like to be questioned. They want to just pinata me. They want to make me the pinata. And sometimes I don't mind because I think like they just helping me like validate what I say I am. All right, like revenue call in. Like, and you know what? When I cook them, I never even bring up the old things I cooked them on. I just let it go and start all over. I don't bring up things that he said that was ridiculous and he got debunked. Like a whole shit list, a whole laundry list of things. I let him start all over. Okay, revenue. What is it now? Oh, you said this, you said that. But you see, when I spin it around and the questions come at him, I'm not 100% sure. I'll think about it. They just log all of them. Chef, all those guys. When the questions get their way, now they're tongue tied. That's why I say none of them leave this panel looking like they're smart or they know what they talk about on this particular subject. It's just this traffic is ridiculous. I think Walmart gonna be it. Then I'm gonna call it quits. God damn, this is crazy, yo. Okay, okay. And yeah, I had just seen a electric bike in there. Now, however, but for people who want to see me win-win on another level, on a whole nother level, help a brother out with that e-bike that I just seen in Best Buy. That shit like 800. That shit, I need that. I hate traffic. I hate driving in traffic. I got road rage. I got zero tolerance. I will rather, it's cold as hell, but I will rather get on the e-bike and handle my business, going through traffic, getting where I gotta go, rather than driving and doing what I'm doing right now, yo. This shit is annoying. Okay, annoying. Yeah. So anyway, I seen the e-bikes in there for 800. Anybody wanna donate towards that? Because normally I ride my actual bike with the with the chain and like the regular bike, mountain bike. I ride that normally, and that's why I'm so fit. Yeah, I'm like in shit like a motherfucker. 48, still balling with the 20-year-old. You dig? Now I ain't going crazy, but I'm doing some work. Like people know I'm there. People know they got to guard up, and they can't let me just because I think I went to the gym. I ain't played ball seriously in over a year since I left New Jersey. I balled 2 weeks ago. Young dude, like 30 years old, run his mouth as soon as I get there. Oh man, look, he got great hair. Like run his mouth. Man, they checked. I just got a first 8, and we won. Looking like Curry out there, and I'm talking trash, by the way. I'm laughing at him. I'm like, yo, what's up with your man, yo? And when they lost, I said, yo, it's your man's fault. He couldn't guard. Anyway, um, I'm in shape like a mug because I'm not playing ball, so I had to figure out a way to get my steps in. You dig? I'm like, all right, oh shit, I'm in the wrong lane. Okay, I just switched over. Yeah, so I gotta find a way. See, I'm smart. I'm not just gonna eat like most people who can't like get out and do what they normally do. They exercise. They just, oh well, no, not me. I'm gonna figure out something else. Let me get a bike. And I was walking, riding, walking, kept me in good shape. I don't have no big beer belly. You dig? The only thing I didn't have playing ball was stamina, but everything else was pretty much regular. Business as usual. Everything else was business as usual. But yeah, anyway. So anybody want to um, help a brother? Now, by the way, I don't need like help like that, like riding it, like without y'all. Now I can buy. Just gonna put a dent in my pocket, but anybody who would like to, who's rooting for your boy, want to see me win on all levels, yeah, that's something. Uh, that's something worth donating. And you know how Cash App, they ask you like, what's it for? E-bike, and I gave the number. I don't have an unlimited number like Umar. 800. If I raise at least half, I'll get it. But I'm on my cheap shit right now. I ain't trying to come out no. I'd rather freeze. And then, so like before the pandemic, as you know, people who know me before the pandemic know I was very materialistic, my all type of wild shit. The pandemic like did a 180. Like I don't buy all that shit I was buying. I don't buy. I don't even value that stuff no more. And I don't like to spend money, as you can see, unless I'm investing in uh, the podcast, which is very important. It's how you signal boost the message. But anyway, $sign buys Ron. Uh, the notes should be for the e-bike, and I ain't gonna feel bad coming to my lineage for anything. Like, and that's the thing. Like, motherfuckers want to make us feel bad for helping each other out, donating, or even like, oh, you're pimping the culture. So selling to your own lineage is pimping the culture. Okay, so what is that called when Walmart and why are you in the fucking middle of the street, man? Fucking retarded. Okay, see that's the issue I had with the car driving. All right, so that right there. I don't like being on these roads. All right. All right, so now we're at Walmart. We're gonna get some things in here, and then we out of here. You dig? Read some chat. So I get in there. Go. Yeah, but email me that AI shit, Tyreek, that she uses. If anybody's familiar with that, that's the email. Email me that. I need that. I'm gonna do wonders with that. Okay, I got a couple things I gotta get. And one is a box of tissue. Up this way. All right. So yeah. So what I was saying was like people try to like make us feel bad, and this is all op shit. They make us feel bad for exchanging currency with each other. It's like, yo, what do you think Black Wall Street was about? Panhandling? You dig? Black Wall Street was the epitome of the circulating dollars. Matter of fact, family, I got a video archive. So I got a lot of videos that's like 2-3 minutes that I did not go live. They're small, but they're very informational. You dig? So I got one on how many times the dollar must circulate to be successful. And I talk about on average how many times the dollar circulates in the Jewish community. Like the question is how many times it should circulate before leave a community before it's successful and strong. That's the question, right? And it tells you. And then I say, okay, how many times did it circulate during Black Wall Street? How many times did it circulate in the Jewish community? So to gauge who does it better than anybody else. Now I on the freestyle, I think it was like 18 times, something like that. You look at Black Wall Street, I I think it circulated 21 times, right, before it left the community. That's why it was so strong. So people don't want our dollars to circulate not one time. So then you ask it, how many times it circulate now amongst Black Americans? Well, we don't know because the stat, I didn't know this. We know now when you say Black, I'm included. So this is not even an exclusive stat for Black Americans because everybody's under Black African descent. So we got to grain of salt that. But race wise, everybody being Black, they said it don't even circulate one time. But don't forget, you got a lot of tethers into that fact. So that's why we want explicit representation. We want to know exactly what affects us only, like how many times our dollar circulates, opposed from fucking immigrants. I think this line gonna be long as shit. I got to check my Let me put them in the cart. Yeah. So they try to like make us feel bad when we lean on each other to get some shit done. That's productive and beneficial. So like when Tariq does this thing where he God damn, come over here. So when Tariq Nasheed or anybody does like a little rally for money, like to help pay lawyer fees or funeral costs, like that's our culture. You dig? Anybody, yo, my so and so just passed away. So and so just got locked up. Unfortunately, made a bad mistake. Hope he learned from it, but I want to get him a good lawyer so he don't serve this much time. You dig? Or he can get out and he, behind bars while his case is building up. Like let him come outside, contact the best, you get the resources. You know what I mean? Or be home. Don't want to be there for 2 years while you're just your case. You're not even ready for court. There's like a plethora of reasons why people will, yeah, hey man, can anybody donate? Get him out, pay his bail or bond, whatever, and get him out so he can have a better chance fighting from the outside. Stuff like that. Like that's what we do. That's our culture. So now we got tethers making us feel bad about doing what we normally do. While these piece of shits do what they do. No, that shit out. Oh, you pimping the community. Oh, this person. Nah, they ain't gonna make us feel. See, they trying to make us feel bad for like helping out, galvanizing, and no. I have a long history under Unbiased Ron and my other channel, FBA Defense Unit, sending super chats. Yeah, I was part of Sonetta's Patreon. This is years ago, for like 3 years straight, by the way. It ended during the pandemic when funds got funny. When money got funny, I was linked to a bunch of Patreons. I was even doing something with Professor Dave. You dig? But yeah, but when money got funny, I came out all that stuff. Right. So So I don't feel bad when somebody want to throw the same love and energy my way. I deserve it. It's earned. It's earned. It's earned. So yeah, yeah. And I tell people when they come over here, hey man, all the content creators been there to TV. You got street media. I tell everybody, yo, promote your shit. Oh, yo, send me $10. Nah, you gotta you selling t-shirts, moon duck. You selling this, that, cologne. Yo, promote it. So you know what I mean. I don't have a problem with FBAs over here supporting me. They have the right to support them. I mean, promote themselves on the channel. I believe. You dig? Okay, I need a mouse. I need a mouse. A mouse. Remember last night my mouse was broke. I don't like the wire mouse. The wire. Hold on. I like buying a mouse with a wire attached to it. I think they work better. There we go. Found one. Got him. I found a wire mouse. All right. What else do I need from here? Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, that ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna make me, and none of y'all should feel bad about. And even like, let's say somebody in the chat was trying to raise money for some shit they got going on. Maybe it's the daughter's school project, whatever. Go promote that in the chat. As long as you're SBA and you're riding with us, as long as, or if you're a rider, you're riding with us. You got a rapport and history of rocking with us, being consistent here, showing up. Nah, but yeah, no newbies can come over here cosplaying as one of us trying to promote nothing from a blocking. But the names I'm familiar with and been over here for a long while. That's consistent. Normally always pulling up when I'm live. Y'all got some shit going on in your neighborhood, and you need some support, some dollars, or you need somebody to look at your soap you're selling. Go ahead. And I'm gonna have y'all even come on and promote it yourself. But what I'm not gonna allow is people like promoting things that are questionable, that might not work, like credit repair, shit like that. Nah, I'm good. I could teach you how to be financial literate. Nah, I'm good. All this home buying shit, nah, I'm good. Now, if you want to, oh, now see with credit, you can take the credit, right? You can some Jay Morrison shit. You can leverage it to this, and you could get a down payment of a house that they'll wipe it off. So normally you got to take 15 grand, right, a conventional loan, but with your credit and this plebiscite, you sign up for this plebiscite babble, right? They'll waive the fee, and you get the house for no money down. You see, I'm young Malcolm. When you on that Jay Morrison shit, no, no, you're getting blocked. All right. Yeah, I know these lines. Yeah. I got about petition. You go in this bathroom. I got a mouse in my cart. I got to blow my nose. Now, if they think I came to Walmart to sell a goddamn wired mouse, not even a wireless mouse, I'm gonna let them think that. But I'm gonna go to the bathroom, blow my nose. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So there's certain things you dig, but all this, yeah. See, you buy this shea butter, and it's guaranteed to relieve you from pain, headaches. It erases your acne. No. I'm good. Yeah, I'm like Mark Cuban on that one. If you come on Shark Tank and you're trying to guarantee some medical shit, Mark Cuban, I'm out. I'm out. Immediately. See, you take this pill, right? You're gonna lose 10 pounds. I'm out. Mark Cuban, I'm out. He's quick. I'm out. He don't give a fuck how much money you bringing in from that thing. He's out. That's how I am. But that's where our spaces should be used for though, to promote each other, you dig, and get shit rocking, get shit popping. So I can't be on one end saying how we need to galvanize, put some respect on our name, and get shit popping, but then be anti people come on and promote what they got going on. You dig? And I'm gonna bring him in. He got to go. Thank you. Well, I gotta go too. Oh, shit, I didn't know that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. All right, where the tissue at? I blow my damn nose. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, but you go pee pee? Pee pee? Yeah. Hey, hold on. Uh-oh, it's garbage. Get another one. Go.
You gonna give me another one?
Yeah, go.
Let's put on the floor.
We clean it. Yeah, so don't fall for that trick. Now it does, so you gotta be careful because it does open the door for scams. Of course, somebody can lie and say, "Hey, man, support my daughter project. I'm FBA. She got some shit for school and she needs this much money." You know, so it does open the door for scams, people lying and shit. So that's why I bought a headset for $140. I could take a picture of the receipt. You dig? Um, I'm totally transparent. All right. Yeah. So don't let nobody shame you from supporting your lineage, whether you're seeking to buy, solicit, promote, ask for donations, or you're donating. Don't let nobody trick you out of your spot. That's all.
Oh.
Because they don't want us to come together. They don't want to. They don't want to. When I say they, now I'm gonna clarify my they. Tethers, white supremacists, trolls, docs, domestic off-pro coons, and pals, Pan-African lion losers. Okay, lion lips, Pan-African lion lips. So I'll be real clear. My day. Yeah. So they don't want to see us come together nowhere near like a Black Wall Street or the civil rights movement or anything like that. That shit, because they know it's a death of them. Whatever scam they got going on, whatever fake Marcus Garvey dream they got for us, it's the death. Now that same Pan African guy, bro. I want you to call in. See, I want to talk to revenue because we've been there, done that. Like he's light work over here, as you can see. I want that new guy. All right, but you ain't gonna dictate shit though. Let's get that out the way. You ain't dictating shit. It's gonna go my way over here. Anybody got thoughts and dreams of calling in?
What cars?
Where there's more monsters over here. Look at this monster truck. Look at you.
That one. I want that one.
Which one you want?
I want this one.
Okay, get it.
That one is my favorite.
It's a monster truck. All right, so we got the monster truck out the way. All right, let me check my list. Let me check my Santa list. What else are we getting? I should wrap this shit up. That's your Christmas gift. You can't. All right, I already gave it to him. Dang, I should have wrapped that shit up. Because he had broke one of his. All right, so let me see. What else we get out of here?
There's more.
We got weird people in here. All right, let me check my list. I got the headset. I gotta get earbuds. I might not need earbuds. No, I need it from work. I'm the worst with earbuds. I had earbuds. I stay loose. I just bought earbuds like 3 days ago. Lost one. Lost the whole case thing to charge it up. So the whole case thing is gone.
Wow.
I gotta buy another set of earbuds. All right, so earbuds while I'm here. Towels. I need a coffee cup for work. And I'm almost done. And I gotta buy him a TRAIN. He loves those. And there's a spot out here that just focus on TRAIN. Like it's an extension of the station. You feel me? Itself, and they sell them now. Hopefully, they're not collector's items. They're just like toys and shit. I'm gonna go in there and the train costs $200. I ain't buying that. Anything more than $40, he ain't gonna get one for Christmas. All right. All right. So I'm looking at I'm looking at the I'm looking at the headphones in Walmart. So like they reduce sound and everything, but they don't have a microphone to them. So like you could tell like this ain't for like podcasts. I need um I need headphones, headsets for podcasting. Okay, so this one says audio video mode. Yeah, no. I need headsets for podcast. I already got a pair, but I'm looking at what they got in case them shits are garbage like I think they're gonna be. Like, me some cheap ass earbuds. Right? Man, I ain't trying to spend more than $30 on some ear pods, whatever they call earbuds. They just for work. So I can listen to podcasts while I'm working. You dig? You know what? I'm just gonna buy those same ones I bought before at the spot. All right, let's get out of there. All right, what is the chat talking about? So obviously I didn't get through Nutty Professor Smalls last night. I'm gonna do that today, and I'm gonna push back cooking Frank Zanu tomorrow morning. Okay. I just clicked in right away. We got a $20 super chat. Lineage Love in the building. Yay, yes, Mayhem 7 for the platform that does the knowledge. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hope I missed no other super chats. LQ1 says, I'm doing a challenge to any black people that used to make producer music, guarantee new skill, no money involved, but will get qualified. Um, yeah. So something like that, is cool. Especially if y'all want to educate on shit like that. Like people want to educate on how to run a property management, company, and uh, people might have resources to how to get involved in masonry. Like that's the type of conversation y'all want to have in that chat. Like how to help another person level up. Like that's the conversation folks be having. If somebody wanted to explain like just business, like just simple stuff, LLC, single membership, LLC, multi membership, um, different from an S corp, C corp, right? Tax differences in both. Why they feel like one is over the other, right? Especially when you're dealing with yeah, yeah, especially dealing with like uh, hey, stop. If you're dealing with like if you plan on having employees, right? So because when people come over here, like they're too religious. Oh, you gotta have an S corp when you want to have employees. I'm like, well, why you can't have a single? Why you can't have a multi-membership LLC? No, not an S corp. Okay, so why are there companies out there that have hella employees but they're LLCs? Are they just dumb? Yeah, nah. Like something fits different things, and people don't mind paying a little more taxes to have this type of freedom of this and that, this and that. I do know for a fact, S corp and C corp, you gotta pay yourself a reasonable wage. You gotta put yourself on salary. LLC, shit like that, there's no salary. Like you pay yourself whatever you want, all the goddamn money you want. You gotta pay tax on that shit though. But you can pay yourself the whole shebang and crash out, cash out. It ain't no big deal. You gotta pay taxes. C corp, you can't do that. That's like some fraud shit. Uh, oh, I found some earbuds for $30. All right, let me let the guy know. Skull candy too. They like on clearance. I'll snatch those up. Hmm. Nah. So this right here is not the time to share a link. I'm just shopping. I just say, you know what? I never go live from my phone. This is my phone. This ain't a real live where I got a background noise and thumbnails. I'm just talking. I'm just talking to the family. Everybody right now is probably doing some errands and they just move around like me. And I'm just talking to y'all as y'all do your errands. You feel me? That's all. This ain't no real serious life. And no, this ain't the time. Like that's gonna probably be during the week because I got a schedule. Later on, I'm gonna cook Nutty Professor, Small Mind, and tomorrow is Frank's new, but we ain't got culture. All right. Okay, so I got that. Garbage bags. I need that. Okay. Earbuds. I get that from. Ah, dang. Coffee cup. Work. I need towels. I need towels. Okay, let's get the towels right now. There we go. Right in front of my face, the towels. Yeah, so we just chopping up. Ain't nothing serious, family. No big deal. If there's something else that you rather listen to than me freestyle, go do that. This ain't no big deal live right here at all. No pressure to tune in. I'm just talking to the family. That's no pressure to tune in tonight, right now. So when I get a real subject later on, when I get on Nutty Professor, I expect some love, some attendance here. But right now we're good. We're just talking. I'm just shopping. I felt like, let me talk to the family as I shop. Okay. So I got my towel. So now coffee cup and The Walmart coffee cup, trash bags. We out of here. Then we got to go get the TRAN. Make sure they're affordable, reasonable, and I think that the day will be wrapped. But I got to test out these headphones, of course, before I close up this live. Yeah, but this ain't the live. I'm on the phone and I'm just ranting right now, but I'm making sense. This ain't no tether rant, white supremacist rant. This ain't no plebiscite rant. Yes, so I found the garbage I'm looking for. Hold on. Yeah, but I would like for somebody that's like non-FBA who has some questions because they're confused on our stance or they just reject it altogether. I would like for them to call in right now. I can entertain them for sure. I always got free time for an opposer, a perceived op. You guys are welcome here all the time. So if anybody feel like anything we stand for is wrong, is contradictory, we're xenophobic, all these fancy things you like to come up with, you might get the link, phone number, whatever. But okay, trash bag and we out. Trash, oh, coffee cup, trash bag, coffee cup, and we're out. Trash bag. Oh, I need some tissue. Trash bag.
Wow, it must have looked.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Trash bag, coffee cup. We are out. Like a thief in the night. I probably need some of these freezer bags on the way out. I probably need spoons. And let me just grab that. Yeah, probably need spoons and forks and stuff. Yeah, why I feel like we use forks? Why I feel like spoons are spoons are overrated. Why I feel like that? Why I feel like you could do without spoons and a lot of times you eat. But that fork, man, you need that fork. Anybody feel like that? Felt like spoons are overrated and forks are underrated? I find myself every time I buy like plastic spoons and forks, it's always a lot of spoons left and like down to one fork. Okay, throw it back there. Okay, all right, now I got that. Oh, I need cups. Cups while I'm here. Grab some bullshit cups and we are done. Yeah, let me get the cups. You found the cups? Okay, cool. Let's snatch up these Swazis and we are about to be down. Mm. Here, we got the cups. We got the cups.
Yeah.
Now, trash bag, and we are here. I blew my nose, so I really don't need that. Okay, so I got the trash bags right here. I got it. We out. We out of Walmart. I'm gonna sit in line and read some of the chat. I'm gonna set up. Hopefully, the goal is to set up somewhere. And the access, try this headphone. If not, I gotta try the headset later while I go live for real, for real. Hey, peace, Maxwell Jenkins. LQ1 said this. He said, if we disagree with our elders, if they were there through everything, we should honor them. Now, yes, we can talk about that. Not whatever you're gonna promote right now. Let's talk about okay. Let's talk about our elders. That language. Let me put this link in the chat. This is for LQ1, and it's our elder talk. All right, so LQ1, yeah, you're invited to the live stream, bro. Only on that topic, nothing else, nothing else. Just on the elder topic alone. That's it. I got you. There you go. I want you to like, explain this whole elder thing, the respect and honor them, and then I'm gonna respond probably with some questions for you. Then we see where it goes from there. So there go the link. Click that link, and let's talk about our elders. Okay.
What?
Yeah, so hey man, click the link, bro. My battery's gonna die sometime soon. All right, yeah, click that link, buddy. Okay. So when you ask for the link, be ready, man, because now it's like the dead silence. All right. Yeah. So hopefully, those of you that observe the holidays, hopefully you dig. Things are going your way. You're able to get your shopping done. You're able to, celebrate with your family, things like that. Um, I'm definitely observing my American holidays. You dig? Through my son, obviously. But yeah, 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 yeah. So hopefully everything going well with you guys. Um, my expertise and experience, I can help people out with guerrilla marketing. Okay, that's my shit. The guerrilla marketing. That's my expertise. Okay, guerrilla marketing is my expertise. Yeah. Oh, give me this. Mm. Look at those two. Yeah, we'll get them. I get them. Just hold on. We're gonna get it.
And what about the food in the floor?
All right. He's on now, family. He's on now. He's on now. Let me let him know. God damn, $71. I came here for a few things and it's spending $71 in here, man. God damn. Hold on, brother. I'm in line trying to buy some shit. All right. All right. Let me let him in. And where you go? He's pulling up.
Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
How you doing, bro? You right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
So
black British perspective here. Just from the UK.
yeah,
Uh, yeah.
yeah. So you
So
got elders?
yeah. So basically, about that, it's just like, did you watch the Jake Paul versus AJ fight last night?
Nah, I did because if it was I'm a boxing fan by the way. My first channel is called the Boxing Wizard, right? So I came on YouTube as a boxer and content creator. So
Brilliant.
I'm into boxing. I don't watch clown shows like that. I'm into
Yeah.
real
Exactly.
competitive fights that make sense. But sometimes I'll be entertained and watch that. Like I watch the Mayweather exhibitions, but
Yeah.
and maybe even
Exactly.
Pacquiao. But no, I didn't watch that. Seen the highlights and yeah, knocked out. Which I'm not surprised. Like I'm
Yeah.
not
Of
even
course.
surprised.
Of course. But the thing is, like, well, last time Jake Paul had a Netflix bout like that, um, he was fighting Mike Tyson.
Right.
And so, as a black man with some testosterone in my veins, watching on Netflix, I'm seeing, Mike Tyson, a force of battle,
Daddy, I have
like
an
one of our
idea.
great, as a black man, he's a black man,
Maybe we
and
can
he's,
go.
of course, he's an FBA, but
Daddy,
at the same time,
maybe we can make
every black person on the
go.
face of the earth has respect for him.
Then the
Every
road,
black man
then
on the
the
face of the
car
earth has
will
respect for him.
go this way.
And to see Jake Paul, which is some guy that's how many years younger than him, it instills a certain bit of like, it's just like it seemed like an unfair situation. I took that a bit personally, just like many other black men took a bit personally when we saw him, fighting Mike Tyson, who's had his story and has had his prime, and now he's trying to kind of get one up on black people by saying that, oh yeah, I beat Mike Tyson, like you actually beat Mike Tyson. No, you didn't. So from that kind of point of view, as a black man that speaks English and is part of the Anglosphere, um, I've grown up listening to. I've kind of started out. If you're familiar with like Asher Kwesi and Dr. Claude Anderson, and I used to watch Sarnetta a lot, like in Harlem. When they used to be
Yeah.
on the street in Harlem and stuff like that, talking about just all different kinds of crazy stuff and normal stuff, whatever. But yeah, and Hidden Colors, Tariq Nasheed. I've been following Tariq Nasheed from day one. Hidden Colors 1, 2, 3. I feel like Hidden Colors 3 really kind of touched base on the FBA experience and definitely the FBA story. I mean, they all contained the FBA story in them, but Hidden Colors 3, I feel like it really came. It kind of explained that part of the history. But yeah, I've watched all the Hidden Colors, Buck Breaking. Yeah, Buck Breaking, Hidden Colors, 1804.
Yeah. Yeah. It's on 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched pretty much everything that he's made. I've watched. It's a real good educational material, I find. But yeah, I understand the FBA has to distinguish themselves from other kind of people, other black people, but
Sit down.
I feel like there's a lot of Uncle Ruckus, House Negro, hiding in the FBA and kind of
Yeah. Give an example because I think the Uncle Ruckus people are not within the FBA space. I think these are people who we were like Unc. Like you said, Uncle Ruckus, right? The
yeah,
guy's
Uncle
name
Ruckus.
is literally Unc. Right. His name is literally Unc. Like he's
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Ruckus himself, but he's not under FBA. Like he
Who?
claims some
Which
other
uncle?
shit. Unc, 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 Unc.
Unc. I'm not sure who that is.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. But he's like the
Oh,
epitome of
Unc.
Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah, Unc.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
saw there was where they addressed that. But anyway, Karen.
Right. So what I'm saying is the Uncle Ruckus thing I agree with, but that's not within people who call themselves FBA. That's people who are FBA but don't claim it, and they claim some other shit. Yeah. So the Uncle Ruckus is so we can't like that's not on us. That's not on us. But give me an example of Uncle Ruckus. One example,
Okay,
so I
so
can
for example, I
respond to
feel
it.
like
Well, no, wait.
uh
I wasn't done. Let me done. Wait,
okay.
let me finish. Because I want you to speak to this. Give me an example of a person who you would consider Uncle Ruckus, who acknowledge themselves as FBA. Yeah, there you go. You can
Okay,
respond to that.
brilliant. All right,
There's one example.
I'll try and do that. I'll try and give one example. But just the Uncle Ruckus behavior that I've kind of seen is the whole kind of invention of the word tether to distinguish oneself from the rest of the black race, as in like, hey, I'm better than the rest of those niggas. You know, we're different, we're special, master. You know, you kind of that's the kind of attitude that I get from it. Which
I don't mind you going. Wait, hold on. I don't mind you going, but I don't want you to be long-winded. I want you to make the point quickly.
Yeah,
land your plane so I can respond. Like, but the talking,
quickly,
like talking long.
Yeah, I'm not trying to talk quick. I'm trying to get it down concisely, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, the whole hard ER, the new ER word that was invented to come out of this new FBA movement. So that's kind of astonishing in itself. You know that they invented a new hard ER word to offend the black race, but not them. Offend? The others. You know what I mean? So it's a bit cowardly and dishonorable as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, all right, stop. Okay, cool. Right. So let me say this. I think you'll agree with this. Intelligent people know how to give a strong thought in a short matter of time, but it's still effective. The message still goes out. Like intelligent people can sum up things very shortly, and it still hits. Right.
Yes.
That's all. So for me, as you know, when I talk on my platform, unless I gotta tell a story or explain something in depth, normally I just talk and stop. Y'all can see me inside the TV when I was cooking these guys. They was like, "Hey, are you done?" I'm like, "Yeah." You guys expect me to talk in circles. I don't do that. I get to the point and I stop. When I was on JJ, I got to the point and stop. They're like, "Yo, you could still go." No, there's nothing else to say. I made the point. Now stop. Now you respond. Right. So let me say this. We have a culture. And in our culture, we give flowers to those who are deserving of them, and we give dead roses to those that are not deserving. Our dead roses come in an expression of words. We call people coons, sellouts, all the way from Malcolm X. I know you don't think Malcolm X is Uncle Ruckus, right? Malcolm X was calling people right, but he was calling real people in real time coons.
Yeah, no, 100%. I use that word every day. Wait, yeah, Karen, sorry.
Right. Okay, cool. So tether is a new word is a new way of saying coon, because when people say a word for so long, see our culture, bro, our language evolves, our slang evolves. We don't say jive turkey no more. That's old.
Yeah.
So we have the only language where it updates. Your language and where you're from probably don't update. I don't know. But in our culture, our language updates because people misuse it, misappropriate it, and it becomes the power within it is no longer. At one point, we called the white man the devil. So you lied about that. You lied about us giving terms for people of African descent and not other folks. No, we are the only people.
I didn't say it was one or the other. I'm just saying that you have invented this idea.
It's still my go. So the same way you got to be short and to the point, you got to listen too.
Yeah, of course.
That's the problem. Okay, I got you. So that's the problem too. Yeah. So we have people call in and they'll express their frustration, but they don't listen to why it's done like that. The methodology. So real quick, we're going to identify our ops. That's the whole point.
Brilliant.
Right? Anybody who undermines us, sabotage us, cosplay, misrepresent us, we're going to label them.
We have been doing that as black people everywhere. We've been doing that.
I can't confirm other folks. I'm talking about my culture and what we do in America as FBA. We've always identified ops. That's not no Uncle Ruckus shit. That's being responsible. Okay, so we're protecting people like you.
You've always done that. You've always done that. You haven't just started doing it since FBA. You've always done that. Okay.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. So we're protecting.
Professor James Smalls did that. You know.
No, he didn't. All right. Now.
Dr. Claude Anderson did that.
So now I said what I said. I responded to what you said, and I respond to what I said. So now I said there's nothing wrong with us identifying our opposition, right? Our adversaries. We're going to label them, right? So now respond to that. Is that problematic?
Brilliant. No, there's definitely nothing wrong with pointing out your enemies, pointing out your treasonous, cowardice, dishonorable traitors. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, stop.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Okay, dude, if you're going to come over and talk to me, bro, you got to speak to what I'm saying. I'm not speaking about traitors. Traitors, you can only be a traitor to us if you're of the lineage. If you're an
That's what
outsider
I'm
like
talking
you
about.
coming over, you're not a
Mhm. But I'm not tethered to you because I'm never coming to the USA.
dude,
That's the thing. I'm
dude,
never ever
dude.
going to the USA. I've got family over there,
Oh,
but
yeah.
myself, I will never go to the USA.
Dude,
To
do you
me,
like
that's
to
a
listen to
third
yourself
world
talk?
country.
Excuse me,
Hello.
excuse me, excuse me.
Yeah.
You got to see. This is where I throw people off when I think it's like there's no value in this exchange. Okay, you're talking, I'm talking. I heard you out clearly. I was quiet. I was
Mhm.
responding to you. You're saying words, and I think we got different definitions. I think that's the problem. But you got to shut up when it's my go. Now, watch this. What is your definition of a tether? I think already we're going to disagree there. What's your definition of a tether?
Okay, so the Hodge twins are coons, and a tether would be someone that you might call a bushmeat, babbling kind
Okay,
of
wrong, wrong,
person.
wrong, 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 wrong. See, I already knew it. I already knew it right there. We're having issues or languages that we came up with and definitions that we came up with. Okay, so let's be clear going forward so we don't come back to this. If we have an issue with this again, I got to throw you off. All right, well, okay, I got you. I'm going to give it to you. Okay, so now a tether has a consistent definition, never changed. So now she had to make 5 goddamn videos and I keep replaying them over and over and over. A tether is a foreign born person of African descent who we believe undermines, sabotages, speak against the lineage and our talking points and our any forward progress we have that we're trying to make. If you're foreign born, you're over here, you're African descent, you speak against that, you're a tether.
Can
Go.
you name me a tether?
Okay, so far you.
Me.
Yes, so far
Okay.
you.
All right.
Because
All right.
I'm
So
speaking.
how
Okay,
how
wait,
would I be
wait.
tethered?
Okay,
I don't want any. I want FBA to get
okay.
reparations
That's
for
not what it
themselves.
means. Okay, that's not
I
what it.
don't want
Okay,
any
I just
part
get
of
it.
it, and I want them
Yeah,
to
I just
win.
get it.
I want the black
All
race
right,
to
dude.
win and
All right,
America to
I'm
win.
gonna
Black
mute you.
Americans to win.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you. And
Yeah.
just listen on mute. Okay, you are a tether because I didn't say anything about tying yourself to stuff. So now you gotta listen to mute. I said undermining us. You're doing that right now if you talk. You're undermining what I'm saying to you. I'm telling you the reason why we have to identify our ops like everybody in this world does. When the Chinese have ops, they identify them. And they tell their citizens, hey, don't rock with these people, be careful. Or we got to go to war because of these people. The Ukrainians had ops, my guy. Jewish people everybody got ops and they identify their ops. The Arabs call the Sudanese people Balad al Sudan. They identify their ops. This is a normal human trait to identify your ops. So family, remember I said that they try to make us feel bad for doing normal human things like asking for support or spending the dollar amongst each other. Oh, you're pimping the lineage. They try to make human traits taboo. It doesn't work. We're proud to be humans. We're proud to love each other more than anybody else on this earth. All right. So you're a tether because I gave a definition. Tether is undermining our talking points. I just defined tether for you. What the fuck you doing? Idiot. All right. So I just explained what a tether was, and I explained why it's important to identify our opponents, right? You came back and then defined tether as I'm not trying to tether. What do you mean you're not trying to tether? How can you tether? I'm saying a tether is an action thing that you have to be undermining us. If you're in the UK minding your goddamn business, how are you a tether? How are you undermining anything we got going on over here? So you're not speaking to what I'm saying. You're just speaking because you just want to talk. That's tethering. You're undermining my words in real time. Okay, unmute and go and speak to what I said, man. My man said United States is a third world country. Ugh, I'm not even entertaining. That's tether shit. Okay, so now I'm going to ask him a question now. All right, so we're going to change the scenario. You're the suspect. I'm the detective. Right. This is the unbiased FBA interrogation. Unmute, bro. Now I was gonna allow you to speak freely and just answer your questions no more because I think you're tethered. So we're gonna do it this way now. Unmute. I got questions for you. Unmute yourself, buddy. Just press unmute. Like what kind of CIA equipment you got that you can't unmute yourself? He trying to call his boss. Hey yo, Dylan, you gotta unmute me, bro. I don't have the controls. You do. Remember, this is your setup. So you gotta unmute me. I can't unmute myself. So he's like calling me out. Dylan, where are you? You gotta unmute me. I cannot unmute myself. Dylan, unmute me. You're gonna blow my coverage. Dylan, unmute me. Dude, press unmute. Or if you gotta get off and come back on real quick, do that. But Dylan, I know Dylan gotta unmute you. You can't unmute yourself, but just ask your handlers to unmute you so you can speak. Okay, now this ain't the call-in show, right? This ain't what it is. But let's see what this guy got.
Hello,
Okay,
hello, my friend. I'm
This the same
unmuted.
guy?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's me.
cool. Now listen.
LQ1.
All right, so we're gonna switch this around.
Yeah.
Now I've been letting you pass. You've been saying black, 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 and I'm like, I ain't gonna go there.
Who said
Okay,
black,
bro.
black, 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 bro? Like, what's going on? I love black people, and no one else loves black people more than black people, no matter where they are
Yeah,
on
but
planet
you don't know
Earth.
what.
Pan-European government
No. All
hates
right,
black
dude,
people
I'm
wherever they
gonna
are.
mute you again, my guy. You got calling for a third name. Shut up. You're talking too much. You're not listening.
I listen to
What makes
anything.
you
You've been talking the
what,
most. I haven't said anything.
right?
Barely,
Because my
bro.
goddamn panel. All right, get out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Go.
Exactly.
Go.
In a bit, bro.
Yeah. You're fucking tether. Get up out of here. And yo,
See
don't
you
say
later, mate.
it. Look, yeah, if he say anything in the chat, block him. His name LQ1. If he says one thing in the chat, get rid of him. Block him for good. God, you can't even talk to these fucking tethers, yo. I'm trying to have a legitimate conversation with this guy, and he can't shut the fuck up. That shit getting annoying, man. Black, what? Well, let me finish. You'll know what I'm saying. God, you can't even talk to these damn tethers, man. They got a brain issue. They turn this damn heat down. Ah, damn, bro. I'm good, bro. Go. There's no need to even go further from what we just did. You just go. Just go be great. That's why I say that, folks. Go be great. Now, I'm seeing a lot of e-bikes tied up to like certain shit. Hey, I would love an e-bike, $800. Somebody can meet me somewhere there. I'll pay the difference and I will get one for sure. But I definitely want an e-bike. This can save me all this headache right here. Cash at $ unbiased Ron. Okay. Okay. They got this boost thing where they got a DJ. I don't think he's FBA DJ. And the chick out there fake dancing, like, stop. All right. So we couldn't even have a legitimate, sincere conversation. The dude was not interested. He said, name a tether. You, my guy. Why am I tether? I explained very clearly how he's a tether. And God damn, and like I said, you say one thing, his name LQ1. One thing, family. Y'all got wrenches. If he's not going, I got to de-wrench you guys. You got a wrench to get rid of the troll. Right? We don't want distractions here. We don't want the family being tampered by tether fucking cooties. So if you say one thing and y'all got wrenches and he ain't gone, you're defeating the purpose of your wrench. I'm driving. I can't look down and delete this guy. Right? And remember, he called in to talk about our ancestors, and he said everything but our ancestors. So that you know right then and there. Like the dude is so just tainted and damaged in his brain, he forgot why he was about to call in. Like, dude, you're supposed to didn't even know he was from UK. And so you from UK. I really want to hear our ancestors. You from the UK, bro. We got the same ancestors. Okay, so I got one more place to go, family. I'm done for the day. Moving around. I can be One more spot. I got to see about the TRAN. As long as it's affordable, like less than $40 or less, I can grab it. I just spent $70 in Walmart. I was not planning on spending $70 plus the $140 headset. That's 210. Now it won't be that much apps over the week, so I'm not spending that total amount. People cash. Thank you for all you guys. So all this stuff will be discounted thanks to the lineage. I mean, people respect what I'm doing. You feel me? I make life easier for me to encourage and inspire and motivate their brother to keep going, making life a little easier to get all this shit. Look what I got to deal with. You guys are having fun, enjoying your day. I got to be stressed out. With a babbling tether, trying to have an easy Sunday. Well, it's Saturday, but I'm talking about Lionel Richie song. Yo, is Lionel Richie a tether, yo, or non-FBA? Because he's giving non-FBA vibe. Anybody know about Lionel Richie background? Because my man do not give off FBA, man. I need to know. I was watching like his live performance. I was like, what the yo, that dude look like he's straight up from the island. So sometimes we say the word tether loosely, but we apply it to everybody who's not FBA. But officially, tether does not mean that. Tether has a definition that's constant and it's clear. It's people who are non-FBA, right? Foreign to the country, immigrated here, or may still be where they are. So I mean, that's why we say foreign to the country. That undermines how we're talking. Deliberately misrepresent us, deliberately pretend like they don't know what we're talking about. Okay, and then speak against what we desire for ourselves. That's a tether. Okay, so if you are foreign to this country and you don't do that, you're not a tether. So that's just for the record. Go. So I'm getting closer and closer to this TRAN spot. Yeah, so this was successful, man. I tried something out. I never really go live while I'm just minding my business, diddy bopping, pause. But yeah, I decided to do that. Let me just bring the family, bring the lineage with me while y'all can see a day in my life when I'm not live. How I'm never sitting down. You dig? I only sit down when I'm live. I never get the rest and chill out. So it's a big sacrifice I'm doing for the lineage. So if the lineage want to make sure their brother is good, ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. I should have. Yeah. So again, it's like the call-in show, but I don't mind talking to another foreigner, right? That's foreign to FBA that disagrees with what we're about. I asked the dude the name of Uncle. He said, "Hey, there's a bunch of Uncle Ruckus within the FBA movement." He called them a movement. I let him slide. He says black people all over the world. I let him slide, right? I'm trying to take it. I'm trying to have an easy Sunday, like Lionel Rich. I know it's Saturday, so it's a Thursday, Sunday, right? Trying to have an easy day. So, brother, can you give me an example? Give me one example of an Uncle Ruckus within the FBA so-called movement. Go ahead. I said, bro, just give one and make it nice and informational and you know what I mean, brief and let's get it. Let me respond. Did he name one? Oh nah, see, people be saying, bro, I just said give me one. And you're gonna tell me what people are saying. See, blacks all over the world, bro. I don't know anything about them. I only know about what's going on over here. Like, I can't speak for them. I can definitely attempt to speak for my lineage. And again, I'm letting them slide with the whole black thing. I don't feel like even going there. Again, this ain't for that. Now, Later on, when I set up the laptop with the new headset, yeah, we want all the smoke with that. But right now, bro, just talk, and I'll try to get around the tether talking points, the tether definitions, the tether understanding of, you dig, what's going on. I worked my way through. He couldn't even get an example. I had to give him an example. To do Unc. That's an example of what you're trying to say, Uncle Ruckus. But he's FBA, but he don't claim it. So give me an example of an Uncle Ruckus character who's actually claiming FBA. He never did. Well, people are like, bro, I can't, bro. If the unks out there are doing what they're doing, what can I say? These are clearly clear ops, and we're warning you to stay away from those people. Don't bunch them up with the real riders, the real people of the lineage. I said, we're protecting you. We're saying stay away from them. You don't do that with your class. So now he kept saying black, black, black. So I was going to finally just talk about black. But he couldn't shut up, man. I had to cuss his ass out. I ain't trying to go there. I ain't trying to cuss nobody out, man, but I will. I got buttons. I'm a human being. You guys got buttons. Okay, he's pushing the buttons, whether incidentally or purposely. Don't matter. They're pushed. Okay. So now the energy, is getting a little hostile now. So with the next call-in person got to deal with that. Just let me calm down a little bit. Okay. So let me read the chat while I ain't driving, officer. The car is at a stop. I can't self-snitch. Let me read the chat while I'm driving. Oh, okay. Pull over. You ticket. You said it. You self-snitch. I'm not driving, okay? The car's pulled over. Or I'm not even reading the chat. How about that? Well, technically, the car ain't pulled over. We can check your phone and see the car is moving. All right, well, I ain't reading no chat. How about that? I'm lying. Don't believe me. Right. I'm not reading a chat when the car is mobile. Moving. Okay. So, anybody else that disagrees with the lineage that want to call in, that disagrees with the lineage, want to call in real fast. Matter of fact, anybody who is FBA who want to click the link, let's change the topic though. Let's talk about what you're doing for the holidays and make it a quick, like a call-in type thing. The link is there. Tells your plans for the holidays and whatever else, and and take care. It'll be great. If anybody want to click the link, just to vibe a little bit, like a minute or two, and tell us your plans for the holidays and over like Christmas and things like that, like how you celebrate it close to me. And you know what I mean? We chop it up there, hang up, let the next person call in, and we can do one of those meet and greets. Hold on. Hold on. We got a whole ship. And yeah, it's for anybody. For the family. Okay, no more tethers. Okay, the family can call in. Let's discuss some plans and things we got going on this year for holidays and any resolutions. And, hang up and let the next person call in. Oh shit, peace.
Peace. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, are you loud and clear? I know my audio janky, but go ahead.
Well, mine probably is too. Hey, I'm a longtime listener. I appreciate your podcast. And for the
Thank you.
holidays, I work at an agency, and I bought all my coworkers cups with hot chocolate, ginger tea, and stuff like that. Mushroom coffee, and I put it in cups and gave it to my coworkers.
Okay.
And then I bought
That's
my
nice.
nieces chocolate, the real hot chocolate balls and stuff like that. So I really enjoy family around the holidays. I necessarily don't celebrate Christmas as a religion, but I do
Right.
celebrate it as an event that occurs in the wintertime. And since I live in Chicago, we deal with wintertime things like the harvest, like storage, like activity
Okay.
around that. So my family been in Chicago for about 100 years. And so we have deep roots in Chicago. I did my deep genealogy. And as I said in the chat, my Groins family on my paternal side goes back to Virginia tobacco farms.
Okay.
And
Wow.
and yeah, so we've always celebrated, my family's always celebrated Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter. Those were really important holidays where we did, reunion style events. So that's how I knew my family so well. I used to go to Ohio to family reunions. My family come out of Kosciuszko, Mississippi, but they would come up here. The Mississippians would come up here, and we would all, on my grandmother's side, we would go to Ohio, and it would usually be around the holidays. So I have a rich, oh my God, 100-year history of family gatherings
Wow.
around the holidays.
Yeah. So now, are you buying anybody a Christmas gift this year, or you like, nah, I'm good?
Only, well, my boys are grown. I apologize for
Right.
calling them boys. My sons are grown, they're 35 and 25. My brothers
Okay. Yeah.
are grown, they're all married. So I'm
Yeah. I understand.
indulging the nieces and the babies.
Right.
So
Right. Right.
I love them. The grown people, I just tell them what to do.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Now, do you like my? Okay. What's your opinion on my style of Christmas? Like my son, he's gonna confirm everything I'm buying, and I'm just gonna put it in gift wrap. Like so, that means that he knows what he's getting, and I know that he likes what he's gonna get. So we ain't gotta worry about crying and scrunched up faces and all that type of stuff. What do you think about that way I'm doing it? Yay or nay? Or do you like the element of surprise? I think you're on mute, so whenever you get a chance, you might be busy.
I'm sorry.
Whenever, yeah,
Here, can you hear me now?
yes.
I was going to reply that it depends on your family style. Now, when I was raised, my
No, I
dad,
just made it up. Yeah, I
oh,
just made it
yeah,
up
I
this year.
say make it up because my dad was in the Nation of Islam. My mom was a Christian. So it was like two different family events going on. But
Okay.
what I did for my boys, and my brothers, we just exchanged gifts during the month of December because I didn't have money every 25th of December. My
Right.
boys would make fun of me and be like, Mom, you just give us gifts randomly and say Merry Christmas. I do.
Right.
So it's up to you,
That's
beloved. It's
funny.
up to you how you want to love on your children and create those memories.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna do a new tradition. And like I said, it saves people the pain. And when people complain about their kids being ungrateful, I ain't gotta worry about that because they're confirming the gift before they even get them. Hey, you want this one or that one? You like this? You like that? Okay, cool. I'm gonna wrap it all up. You can't touch it until you can't touch until the time to open up gifts.
And that's interesting because fortunately, I had my dad when my boys were young. So he pressed most of their behavior. So it was more, you give your mother, you take care of my daughter. What are you doing for your mother? And
Right.
so he made them active in his desire, which was to take care of me. So now that my boys are older, of course, they dote over me. My dad passed on. Some people can say I spoiled the boys, but I can tell you my dad straightened them out.
Right. It's a balance. What
It
about any
is.
New Year? What about any New Year resolutions? Or you're done with that too?
Well, my New Year resolution is always the same, to lose weight. Don't laugh. So I've been doing that since I was 35. I'm 56 now.
Okay.
So I'm still losing weight. I'm, getting jolly, and I'm just loving on my adult children, trying to guide them along the way. I did put in the chat, did you want to talk about relationships? Because my adult boys are always complaining about the situation that's going on in the dating world or whatever. And it baffles me because, of course, I grew up in a world where we had house parties and dark basements. We were slow dancing,
Yeah.
grinding,
Yeah.
and then people got married. There was close body contact at our social events because of slow dancing. So you kind of found a partner through pheromones and activities, not through some list of checkoff that, a checkoff list. I don't know what they're doing now.
Yeah. Okay.
But I wish
All
the
right.
family happy holidays if they celebrate it. Happy New Year if it's that time of year for you. And basically, I definitely enjoy your conversations and your dialogue. You're very intelligent.
Thank
Just a
you.
little, and no offense when I say that, as if people aren't intelligent. I didn't mean it in that way.
Right, right.
But I
How you doing,
appreciate
Julie?
the way you present your dialogue. I'm a very one of those educated Black women. I got 4 college degrees. I taught school for 15 years. I work with an archaeologist, and we go to different burial sites where our ancestors are buried, and we turn those burial sites into national parks. So we have one in St. Martin Parish in Louisiana, and we're working on one in Sikeston, Missouri. So similar to the burial site in New York, that was done by Michael Blakely and Williams and Mary University College out there, we're going to do the same thing in Sikeston. So when I listen to you, I appreciate your insight and I'm gonna say it again, your level of intelligence and how you present your arguments and where you draw from. And it's not fiction. I don't want to say fictional, but I want to say more on the fantasy side where people like, oh, we're aliens and this and that, which is interesting, but that's not gonna pass no legislation. That's not gonna fix it. We like reality where we could raise our kids and have the foundation and remember who we are over the generations. We don't need fantasy conversations that take us away from how to react in the present, if you know what I mean. So I know what I went
Yeah.
on, and thank you so much for having me. You guys have a wonderful day.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate you, sis. And tune in. We're gonna keep going.
All right, young man. What you got?
I just found the plane.
Yeah, we found the train for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, young man. What a like that. Oh, wow, look at the monster trucks. I like those.
You love trains, right?
So do I, actually. I'm an engineer on the railroad.
Okay.
Right?
Really?
That must have at home.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How old are you?
4.
10? You're only 4?
Boy, you know a lot of stuff.
You know a lot of stuff for a 4-year-old.
Say thank you.
Very smart.
Didi told me I want to use what on my
Fine.
birthday.
It's gonna be with the text 5320.
Yeah.
You have trains at home?
No, I bought them trains. It's terrible. That's what I said. You can't buy them anywhere.
Plane. You don't train at the store.
Oh, yeah. At
And the
store.
train he got is like kind of old school, but he loves the modern look. So you ain't gonna buy the modern train anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's out.
I can do the wrong plane.
Hang on, Dave.
This is gonna be for you can't open it. This is for Christmas. Okay, look, this is for Christmas. You can't open this. Okay, we're gonna put this in gift wrap when we go home.
Okay, sure. Okay.
The Christmas gift. We're gonna put it under the tree.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's sending this one for you. Anywhere down the bottom is good.
But we want to take it out.
No, yeah, Christmas you can pick it up. Thank you.
Would you like a bag?
Sure.
It's my time to take it out.
Yeah, on Christmas you're gonna put it under the tree, okay? And you can't open it until Christmas.
Please.
This is a Christmas gift. This is one of your Christmas gifts.
You like to look at pictures of trains?
Look at you.
There's a magazine that's got a lot of train pictures in it.
Look at the train. You gonna get on this train? Look at the train. Look at this train. This is for you. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Take care. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Let's go. We got a train. We finally got a train. What time you guys close? And what days are you closed?
Closed Sunday and Monday. We're open Tuesday, 10:30 till 6. Wednesday, it's gonna be 10:30 till 3.
Right.
Then we'll be open Friday, 10:30 till 6, and Saturday, 10:30
So, so the latest hours are 6:30? Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Young man.
Yeah. See, that's the goal, family. When you have your kids come into contact with adults, you get compliments of how they behave and how they respond to adults. Right? Not to flex, but that's what we get. When he goes places, people just can't believe how like well mannered he is, like quiet, not acting a fool most times. You dig? Compared to anybody else before. That's why she said, "How old is he?" She said 10 because of how mature he is for his age. Come over here. Go run. This is his first gift. He can't touch. All right, so now I'm pretty much done. But I do want to see about this headset. Get in there. Go. We want to see this headset. I want to see how good it is.
Daddy can't put a green in there.
Mm-hmm.
There was green in the seat.
No, that's for Christmas. Okay, let me put it. I'll put it back here, but you can't open it.
But
Mhm.
I want to go in the
No, you can't. This is your Santa Claus Christmas gift. Can't. Santa bought this. You cannot open it. Okay. Okay. There you go. Yeah, that's what Santa's gonna give you for Christmas. Okay. You don't like Santa? You don't want to see Santa? But Santa bought you. Well, Santa gonna put that under the tree.
No.
Okay. He like the hell with Santa. Give me that. He don't like Santa. I can see already. Santa gonna make me wait. Hell no. Right. So I think all the shopping is officially done. It's late in the day, so I gotta figure this out. So he's supposed to go to the indoor thing. It's 4 o'clock. Any folks of the lineage who want to donate towards the e-bike? That's about 800, at least on the tag. Who knows tax? But any cash apps, you have to put versus for e-bike. It could be $10, $2, $1.99, 50 cents, no matter. That'll be set aside for that. Hopefully, I can snatch that thing up as soon as possible. And dig. Wow. That thing looked tough. And I want one with the pedals because I got a coworker who want to give me one, but it's like a scooter. Like I'm like, nah, I'm good because I want to pedal when I that option too. I don't want to just be sitting there and riding because I love exercise. I love movement, especially I'm not really actively playing basketball. I can exercise somewhere, or I'll be having a resolution about losing weight. I don't want that. That's why I'm always active. Yeah. Okay. We're not okay, so I think we're good on that. Good on that. Anything else before I head home? I found me a Dunkin' Donuts. All right, we're gonna test this. Yes. Okay, we'll get it. I'm gonna test this headset right now. We're gonna log in with the laptop, plug it in, and see if this bad boy works. We're gonna find out right now. I get it. Yeah, we're gonna test out this headset right now. Get a donut or two. Can't do no more coffee. I'm gonna rewire it up. Here, here. Okay, come. Don't take this off. The seatbelt. Don't do that. And you can't come no more. Come out. All right, so I'm gonna temporarily connect if they got a plug in here. They be on some funny shit. So, but if they got a plug in here, I'm gonna temporarily connect. Well, we on live. I'm just gonna switch to my laptop. I'm dying to check out this headset. So I ain't gassing myself up to become and have false. And, I don't see no plug in here. I see, hey, way over there. How come? I don't see damn plug. See here, you. See here. Yeah, they got no plug in here. No plugs. So out in this city, they take all the plugs out because they don't want people, they don't like homeless people. I'm guessing. I know that's most of the reason. They don't want people, the homeless people, like sitting, dying here. Come, get out of here. Come on. If I really don't want anything, I can use their Wi-Fi. I would have bought something just to use the Wi-Fi. So they got an outlet that's not for the seating area. So you won't be finding out over here. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, they got a seating area, but it's not for people that want to open up their laptops like that. Come. So they're not gonna get one dime from me. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go to Panera Bread, or should I go to McDonald's? One of them. Okay. But don't touch this right here. Okay, you touch this, I'm gonna take all your toys away. It's called a seatbelt. You don't unlatch this. It's for safe. It's for safety. Okay. God dang, what the oh,
What happened?
nothing. Mhm. Ah. All right, this train was for $50, yo. If y'all look at it, you know, I guess because he did it, he made it himself, handcraft, whatever. He put a value on it, but this train ain't nowhere near $50. No, it's just like selling in the store, retail store, nowhere near. It'd be a $10, $5 store. Family Dollar in all places. So I need to. So the sister talked about at a job, they bought some stuff for each other. That's dope because that's kind of similar to what we doing. We doing Secret Santa, and normally I don't even I don't do that. The Secret Santa, you say nah, I'm good. And buying y'all weird weirdo shit. 'Cause I don't try to befriend coworkers like that. So I don't want to. You know what I mean? So I don't allow for a fake ass friendship. When I'm buying you something for Christmas. So I usually say no. I opt out. But this one, people seem to be. It's like a family oriented type of environment. So I feel loved. So I'm gonna participate in this one. So I got a black woman. She looked like Ice Spice. You know how light Ice Spice is. Like yeah, she looked like I don't know what that is, albino or whatever. But that's her. She was the hair, everything. She like Ice Spice. Complexion light as shit. So I got her like a 24-year-old. She's actually the manager. So I'm gonna get her bottle of perfume, like some shit. Spice bomb something. So I'm going there first, and then I'm gonna go to the sit-in spot. You know, going on. There's a what's it called right there. I can stop right there. That's where we headed at now. Where's it? Okay. All right. Yeah. So anybody else? So sister, thank you, Hosette, for calling in. And telling us what you got going on, your resolution, lose weight. I will say this. She said that's your resolution every year. I would say a little pushback. You should have a new resolution every year, or it should be more weight, right? So that means you should have lost weight 1,000 years ago, and then you're saying, hey, I want to lose more weight this year, right? You don't want to have the same one every year. So my resolution in 2025 was be one with the lineage, right? Be one and we one. That's why I came up with the verb and plural pronoun hashtag BE1, not just B1 like everybody else do, but BE1, like B1, like be one on chord, and we one, WE1. Those are hashtags. That means we are one with the lineage. So B verb, B on code, and the other one is B. We one. We we are one. Reminder, like we're one. Okay. So with that, I was supposed to debate. Not I was supposed to not debate is like people from the lineage too much. Sometimes they make you because you got no choice. But if I can avoid a debate with somebody from the lineage, I would do that. That's why when people say, "Hey, man, I'm into flat Earth," all right, fine. Right, I'm not going to debate you because I got this we1, B1 resolution. So I'm gonna continue that going on in 2026, but I'm gonna add to it. Right, this is what Hosheps do. So you want to do it and then add to it. So I'm gonna keep that going and try to argue with the less as possible people from the lineage so that they give me no choice because they're anti our talking points. And so if you believe in ponies, I don't give a damn. I'm not trying to make a debate. So you have Pan-Africans. Yo, Unbiased Ron, he ain't debate the guy who was a flat earther. He ain't debate the guy who said they were always here and they would never on the slave trade. Oh, this guy crying about what I do over here. Yeah, because you don't know my resolution, my guy. Like you don't stand on nothing. I'm standing on we're gonna unite, not because the earth is flat or round. We're not gonna unite because we only came on slave ships or only always we're here. Nah, we're gonna unite simply because we are FBA. So whether you came on a slave ship or you were already here, that's irrelevant. The question is, are you FBA? The answer is yes. We're uniting on that principle alone, and they are mad because they can't do that with Pan-Africanism. Okay, they can't do that with their shit. They can't unite on a simple common ground that they're all Pan-African. Right? They can't unite on that. They're mad. We can do it, and in spite of our differences, still unite on the fact bridges of the same language. They can't do that, and y'all should do that. I'll give you guys some advice. You should take it. You guys should say, "All right, well, FBAs, we're gonna show you. We're gonna unite. We're gonna unite simply because we're Pan-African, despite it. We believe Garvey's the leader or Umar's the leader, which are the two only leaders in Yah religion. But so in their religion, Garvey was the first leader and Umar is the second. So Umar is their current active sitting leader in the Pan-African religion. So, but y'all should be uniting just off that and nothing else. You should learn from our examples. You know what I mean? And you'll get right in y'all religion of Pan-Africanism. Okay? So take heed from us. It might serve you well. Okay. Yeah. So take heed from us. So no, I don't care if you're an Israelite. Don't care if you're a Muslim. Don't care if you're an atheist. Don't matter. I only care about are you FBA, and if you're not FBA, the second care is are you riding? Are you supportive of FBA? Are you supporting FBA? The answer is yes. See, we cool. We don't debate about stuff that don't matter like that. Debate about stuff that's going to divide us on some stupid shit. I'm good. So yeah, I'm mad that we're galvanizing on a simple commonality that nobody else can nobody thought of. Like that, and that's what they're mad at. How simple it is to unite people. This wasn't some deep shit, yo. Do you know what E equals MC square is? Okay, cool, you're in. No, it's simple. Are you FBA? Yes. Good. We're good. We're family. We're good. You're invited to the cookout. Yeah, but I'm Muslim. Don't care. Oh, I'm Christian. Don't care. Yeah, but I'm LGBT. Don't care. You dig? Are you FBA? Yeah, but I believe in plebiscite Morris Babel. Don't care. You're invited. That's what they're mad at. We was able to solve the world's problem. How to unite people, and it wasn't through religion, it wasn't through politics, and it wasn't through Pan-Africanism. They're mad that none of those were the solution to get us to unite. It was a simple lineage thing. So I got a song called "It's All About the Lineage, Baby." It's all about the lineage. So when I go live, for real, with a subject and sharing my screen, reaction stuff, cooking on Nutty Professor Part 2 today, Frank Zenu tomorrow. So when I go live, I'll play the song called "It's All About the Lineage, Baby." It's a dope song, catchy as hell. We gotta keep on moving. They keep moving the goalposts. Oh, oh, oh. What I say, bro, nobody can hold. And let's be very clear. Take your shoes off. It's all about the lineage, baby. It's all about the lineage, baby. Yeah, it's a dope song. And I said we gotta keep on moving because they keep moving the goalposts. It's a dope song. Okay. Yeah, so they're mad that we was able to figure out how to unite and what to unite under. All right. So they're trying to trick us out of our spot. Nah, y'all should unite under that. Y'all should unite under uh African American. Well, it didn't work out for you. Well, how come y'all ain't unite off African American and only that and put aside your differences? See, it didn't work. No. That language is divisive. Okay, you say FBA is divisive, but it can't be because we're uniting. So that debunked that. We're saying your language is divisive because you guys can't get along under that name. So it's actually the opposite. All those other names and organizations and religions where the real where division really lied, right, upon the people. So the opposite happened from your charge. It's not divisive. We're all uniting. We're galvanizing. We're coming under one umbrella. So it's actually about unity, solidarity. You guys are using divisive tactics, divisive wording, and divisive organizations and religions. You guys can't get along for shit. And all of you are saying you're Pan-African. But you guys won't come up under Umar's leadership. That's your leader. So you guys are divisive under the umbrella and name Pan-Africanism. And you want to include Hotep and anything else. You can even include nationalism. Fucking. So we were trying to tell Revenue and other tethers out there, yo, what y'all calling Pan-Africanism is really just nationalism. It's not Pan-African nothing. And that's the point I made yesterday. I said, so how are they Pan-African if all their works are in America and everybody they're helping are Black Americans? Majority of all the people that they're helping are African American. I mean, Black Americans. How is that Pan Africanism? And George Macon and they were like, nah, that's called nationalism, and he didn't get it. Reverend didn't get it. And when he woke up this morning crying, he got it. But at the time, he didn't get it because he ain't trying to listen. But family, certain things, certain information, you can't unhear when you hear it. You can't unhear it. You can't certain things you see when I share my screen, you can't unsee it. It's there. And their brains captured it. Their brains replay it. And they wake up on it like, damn, it's good. It does make sense. It is important to delineate. You know what I mean? Like that's what they replay in their head. These dudes were not tripping. They're not xenophobic. Xenophobic. ChatGPT. What can I say against this? No results found. Damn. And that's the conversation in their head right there. Yeah, so I'm on my last stop. I gotta get my Secret Santa gift for the young lady. I'm gonna give her a little bottle of perfume. Because I was gonna be funny just buy it. Whoever I got, they get a Patrick Mahomes jersey, no matter who it is. And I was sold on that. You getting a Patrick Mahomes jersey, so you better hope you a Chief fan, or you better hope you're not, with me, linked up with me. But I was like, all right, let me just, if it's a guy, cologne, gal, perfume. I just made it real simple and easy. The FBA way. You dig? Okay, are you guys tired of the rants? And you want to close out and just pick back up cooking on the Nutty Professor? Okay. This is literally a free. This is literally a freestyle live. Driving, going in, still challenging tethers while I'm driving. They still can't defeat me while I'm driving. And they're forced to bear witness how well studied and well versed I am on this particular topic. Cook anybody driving. You don't need to Google, ChatGPT, share my screen. Cook you just like I am. Let me sneak and read some stuff real quick, some chat. So Monster McFly, certified salute. Peace, peace, peace. The chat, peace to the family who's love the conversation just flowing off the dome. Cook the whole Drake situation off the dome. Cook the whole who's black, who's not off the dome. You dig? That's how we doing this. Straight off the dome cooking. Chefing them. And inviting them. Like I said, I really just want the ops to call in. This is your best shot. Because once I get that computer, like right now, I'm like a police officer with the badge and no gun. Once I get to that laptop, now I got the gun. So the badge, I ain't got the gun, but I'm still in a position of authority. I'm still the law. I'm still owe respect. You better obey all my damn commands. You dig? But I ain't got to get you like I want to. Still whoop your ass, but I can't delete you. I can't backspace you. I get to that laptop. It's gonna be a lot of backspacing. So it's the best time to ask for that link. Because where I'm going right now, I'm going to fold that laptop to test out these headsets. I got to return them. Okay. So ask for that link now and try your luck. Roll the dice. So family, yeah, I seen it for yourself. These folks are they so afraid that they don't even want to catch me without my GUN, without my weapon, which is my laptop. And I'm driving, so I'm not gonna be sharing no screen and Googling and ChatGPT. I can't do all that while I'm driving. So this is the best time to ask for the link and try your luck. This is the best time. Why not just do it? I'm vulnerable. You guys think I just Google and Wiki? Okay, try me. And they still won't ask for the link. Right? This is wild. So I already know I'm official, right? And they hate the fact that I know they hate the fact that I know I'm official. They want us to walk with our head down like how white supremacists want us to do. No, I'm walking with dignity. I'm walking with confidence. I know what I can do. I know what I know. Big, walking head high with confidence. Know what I can do. So anybody, any haters out there, I want to see what they can do with me without my laptop being plugged in, without the GUN on my hip. Just straight up fade. Now you got all the resources right now. All I got is my fist, and I'm gonna still beat you up with all the weaponry you have with that computer, with that tablet, with that phone. Still afraid to call in. I ain't even eat. What can I eat? Start. What do I want? I think I might be stuck getting some because everything is right there. I might be stuck getting something like that. Oh, you know what? No, I ain't stuck. No, I ain't stuck. I know I'm gonna get. Oh, he ready to go to sleep. Not yet. Don't go to sleep yet. Oh no. No. I'm going to sleep now. Wow. He's trying. He's trying to sleep. I can afford it right now. I gotta pick up some food and like he don't really like what I like that. So I can't. So wherever I go, that's not guaranteed. I gotta grab him some, like standard shit, like chicken nuggets, French fries. Like I can't just go like let's say Chipotle or Mr. Sub, something like that. I can't do that. He like, what is this? So it's like a two when we do eat out, it's like a two-stop thing. So he normally don't eat like I can eat what he like. Nah, I don't eat McDonald's, but like if we go to like let's say Popeyes, I can do Popeyes. We go like Chick-fil-A, I can do that. Pizza, I can do that. So I'm more likely to eat what he eats, but he is not likely to eat what I eat. He's trying his butt to go to sleep. Okay, so maybe tomorrow morning, like all my chores done, I could take him to the indoor park early in the morning and then do Frank after all that. The goal was to do that today, but I look at the traffic. And I'm just now getting done with all the necessary chores. Okay. So I'm just gonna get the perfume, something to eat, and it looks like I will not be getting out the car to plug that laptop. That's out. I'll just figure out in real time. If the headset doesn't work, we just plug the. I got the speakerphone on. You know what I mean? Ain't like I throw it away. I still got it. So the headset. Now listen, I want you guys to. I'm gonna get a poll. I want you guys to tell me if the headset speaker. I'm sorry. If the headset microphone is close to the microphone that I normally rock with. That's all. If y'all can see a complete difference, then I don't want it. All right. Like if the microphone is too, if the mic quality is that much better than the headset quality, then it's a no go. It's a no go. I don't want it. It got to be somewhat close where you cannot really tell the difference. If it's clear, like oh hell no, I'm buying that microphone is crisp, that headset is nah, it ain't it. Then I gotta return it. So that's what I want you guys to when you guys if you guys come with me live later. That's what I want you guys to see to judge. And I'll be able to later listen to the playback and determine for myself. But I want to see you guys can keep it real on that. Because that microphone got to be crisp. You dig it? All right, so I got like 2 more stops and we're out of here. I do a bowl to go. Rice, no bean. Oh, brown. Brown rice.
Any beans?
No, I think these veggies though.
Any no meat?
Yeah, I'm gonna get meat too. Chicken. What's that right there?
Margarine.
Let me get both of those.
Absolutely.
Double. Okay, let me show you how to eat. Let me get medium and mild. This is petroleum. This is how you order. And guacamole. That's it. No cheese, no sour cream, none of that stuff. No cream. That's it. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. Now we out. That fast. That's how you order. You did. It's the answer to brown rice, the veggie things, the grilled veggies, chicken, and other chicken, double, chicken. You do beef, do beef. Medium and mild. I don't want the hot stuff. If you like hot stuff, go ahead. But you got to get the diced tomato. If you like hot stuff, get hot stuff in mild. If you like medium, you're a hot guy like that, then get medium and mild, right? And then guacamole. You and the cheese do that, not me. And sour cream, y'all can do that. That's not me. Guacamole. I gotta get guacamole. If they ain't got guacamole, I don't order there at all. I'm out. Peppers and guacamole, they gotta have. They can have no meat. It's rice. I'll take that discounted price, obviously. But I don't even need the meat. But they gotta have the brown rice. Obviously, I'm not getting the white rice. But they gotta have the grilled veggies and the peppers, whatever, and guacamole. If one of those is missing, I'm walking out. I'm good. I had one guy make my whole thing. I get down there, I'm like, you ain't got guacamole? But nah, I'm out. I left him holding that damn bowl in his hand. What you doing, man? Gonna have me fake order and I can't get no damn guacamole. Oh no, we ain't gonna guacamole. Sorry, sir. Okay. Then hold that L in your hand. Because I am out. Like a thief in the night. All right, so now I gotta buy this perfume. We out, man. He is knocked out. Gotta carry that. Or can I come here tomorrow? Yeah, I gotta take a piss. I'm out of here. Hey, yo, what's worse than that? What's worse than trying to force it to a store and you older, you my age, you 40, near 50, in between 40 and 50, and you gotta take that piss while you're in line. And ain't no public bathroom. Tell me that ain't the worst feeling. Anybody's in their 40s, 50s, 60s, tell me that ain't the worst feeling. You go to in a store to force it. You know that tingling feeling is there. You just let me just go get this real quick. And you go in there and that tingling turn to it is who the hell knows about that? You like, fuck. What y'all gonna do? I normally drop everything and bounce. Like, yeah, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm gonna get my Chick-fil-A order and we out of here. So I got my stuff. He don't eat Chipotle. He don't eat Chipotle at all. And I'm gonna do his order, get some Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets and French fries. And then we out of here, man. Like we're done for the day. It's too late to stop at one of these spots and check the headset. I'll do that later. He'll be asleep till about 6:30, 7:30. And I'm so glad he fell asleep while I bought the train because to him, he gonna believe it's a dream because he ain't gonna see it no more. All he gonna see is the two monster trucks I bought him. So he was like, damn, did I have a train? Well, you'll know on Christmas. How you doing? I just want a chicken nugget. For like a 5-piece. I don't know. How many pieces they come?
How many we got? 5, 8, 12,
8 through 8, and a French fry, large, medium French fry.
How much medium?
Medium.
You sauce?
Nah, no sauce. Ron. Whatever. Yeah.
Give me 9.15. It's an 8 count and medium fresh. That's it?
Yeah.
Happy
Yes, sir. I don't want to say unbiased, Ron, because it might be a white supremacist or tether in there that watch the podcast that try to do me dirty. I said no sauce, but they give me a special sauce anyway. I don't do that. Should have said Leonard. Give him a whole different name. Can't afford no white supremacist or tether in there or Pan-African taking my order. Like, oh, what that name say? Unbiased what? Oh, he said no sauce. Shit. Yeah, I never do sauce. I never do sauce. That's like really rare to catch with a sauce. I just eat normal, man. Because a lot of times people do sauce because the food is garbage. The food is actually disgusting. The sauce, like, so that's why you put sauce in there. You eat the sauce, you're just eating sauce. You're just eating sauce. Like the sauce make you want to eat the food. You know food good when you just eat the food. When you gotta always buy sauce, but that means that food is garbage. And this justify eating it. Now it tastes good. So for me, now hold the sauce. Let me eat this red. So I can know. And it's nothing wrong with putting sauce afterwards, but a lot of times people food be garbage. They just put sugar and glaze it up to make it, edible. I know that trick. It'd be stale as hell, but we're gonna dress it up with this sugar sauce, and now you're gonna like it. Or all this salt. No, I know that trick. I know that trick. All right, so I'm in line right now. I can read some chats right now. Gotta get out of the line and use that restroom. Yeah, but what if they ain't got one? What I'm saying is, what if some of these places don't have a public bathroom? So obviously, if they got a public bathroom, you go use it, which I hate using because a lot of times, depending on what restaurant it is, it'd be like Starbucks bathroom. In my experience, would be the worst, man. I just rather just hold it or just go to the next door. Yeah, like um, Starbucks bathrooms usually it'd be a surprising toilet every time you go in there. Like yeah, I'm good. Recent mi amigo el polo loco whole chicken on the grill. I love duck, greasy as fuck. But yeah, I love duck too. Now I can't say I ever ate it correctly because when I got it, I don't believe that was the people that make the duck. But I'm a marinate and crack a whole chicken on the grill. Kung Fu the best learning young. Yeah, facts. Um, Pan-Africans are tribal and very disingenuous. Right, FBA, you got it on the money. FBA convo. That's why they cannot. They're African. They're telling you we're Pan-African. We adopted. They tether Africans. Africans tether us. They tether them. They're cosplaying Africans, and they're cosplaying tribalism as well. We don't have to get along to show our lack of support for tethers. Pan-African on Pan-African crime. I said, Yaron, did you address the Marquette verse? No, I gotta watch. You know what? Hey, yo, let me ask you this. What was the debate on? If it's Bible, I don't really care. I'm still going to watch it for my personal, but if it had anything to do with FBA and lineage, I would share it. So if you watched and you understood the argument, let me know what they were arguing, the topic and the argument. If it's about lineage, and I will review it live here. But if it's like some Bible stuff, I'll watch it on my personal time. I ain't gonna bore y'all. All right. But I did see them going at it. So what was it? Okay, come on, man. Yeah, but I want that e-bike, man. Yeah, so for me, like, this cold is really cold, but I like to be in the cold sometimes because I'm trying to see where my tolerance is at. Like, what is too cold? Right now, 31 degrees or 36. I could ride a bike in this weather, like with the right hoodie on, and you know what I mean. Gloves, I don't care about gloves because after I'm in the cold for so long, my hands start to get used to the cold. And the feet, yeah, the feet never get used to cold. So the feet would be an issue. I don't got no boots. What is? I don't got no boots. If I was down south, you ain't need boots. So I gotta get boots. It's cold weather. But yeah, so I get that e-bike. I'm lit because like there's some distances I won't travel with a regular mountain bike. It's just too much, especially on the way back because I be going home what 2, 3 a.m. and trying to ride back 3 miles that late. With e-bike, I can go to a better location. That's 24 hours too. They don't have music that damn loud. Yeah, I really believe they be blasting that music on purpose. Come there. When I first got there, it was not that damn loud. So I really believe that they be blasting um, the music in Quick Check that loud to like piss me off. That's just ridiculously loud. Now, I'm not gonna check it out. See, that's the thing. Like, the thing about me, man, I'm very inquisitive, right? So if you say, Ron, check out something, you gotta tell me about it. Like, I need to know why I'm checking this out. Yeah, I don't just, hey, check this out. I don't do that. Like, I don't watch movies. Like, I never watch Sinners. I don't really watch movies. And I heard about it. It sounds like cool, nice, but I'm good. I might watch it later when it comes on regular TV and shit. But yeah, but it's hard to get me to watch something if you don't tell me a lot about it. That's why I specifically asked, what were they debating? If it's Bible, I'm good. As far as reaction, I'm not gonna live it. But if it's like some linear type shit, then I will live it. I'll do a live reaction. If it's Bible, I'll check it out in my own time, away from the live button, away from. Yes. Thank you. Bye bye. Yeah. So, but that's all. But it sounds like you didn't watch it. You did. That's another thing. Like another thing, people would send me links to watch something and they didn't watch it. No, 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 no. Because if I watch something I recommend it, I can tell you everything about it. You can question me, and you'll think I wrote the damn thing. Where I could like tell you all about it and who did that and who did this. Like I like that movie, what's that shit called? Dilly Departed. What's that? The Departed. There we go. Like that movie, The Departed. Leonardo DiCaprio. What's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio. All those guys. That was dope as hell. That's one of my favorite all-time movies. So I can tell you all about that. I watched it hella times. The dude from Born, you know what I mean? So I can tell you up and down that's about the plot twist and like without spoiling. So I could tell you about the movie without spoiling the movie. Right. Now you can't spoil a movie for me, by the way. If you tell me about a movie, you can't spoil it. Like unless you purposely telling me things that can spoil it. All right, so I got the food, I got everything. We're headed home. I don't think I need one more thing. I think we're good. We're Gucci. He's knocked out. I'll get the perfume tomorrow. I really want that damn e-bike. That shit, it was big as hell. Yeah, so I didn't want the e-bike at the job. They should give me for free because it's a scooter. I can't pedal if I want to. To me, that's some lazy shit. Trying to make me lazy. You trying to make me have a resolution about losing weight with this thing. No, I want the options to pedal when I want a challenge. I gotta get a haircut too. Like I'm on some like goofy shit. Like I'll be going like a month or two without a haircut. Hey, peace to that Stefan. Let me give Stefan a lineage wrench. The way Stefan his acknowledgement channel. It looked like you might be FBA ADOS or descendant of freedmen. And so Black Superman last night was saying he's at other podcasts, other channels. They're talking about why they have a problem with FBA and all these crazy talking points. And I said, invite them over here. You know, stop telling me about this. Stop telling me about what they're saying, and just invite them over here. That's all. That's all. Okay, we're not going to rant and cry about Tariq Nasheed. No, 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 no. We're going to get to the bottom line. What we're doing, it either makes sense or it does not. Okay, what we're doing either makes sense or it does not. It's either. That's it. Do you believe the FBA stance makes sense or it doesn't? Once you say it doesn't, let's talk about that. Well, Tariq Nasheed, now you're moving the goalpost. Now we can do that too, right? But you just moved the goalpost. You said you want to talk about whether FBA makes sense or it doesn't, and now you want to talk about Tariq Nasheed, grown ass man, that you got some zesty shit for it, right? So yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We can talk about him and what he did, and I could be there too. But that tells me then you don't have a problem with FBAs, right? And the purpose of it, you just got an issue with Tariq Nasheed. Then just say that then, and we'll decide if you want to talk about it or not. Sometimes we don't want to talk about Tariq Nasheed. We want to talk about the lineage and what we must do and what we got going on. To me, that's a crash out. That's a tap out. And you're talking about me, and we hardly ever bring up Tariq Nasheed name. So that's like a low key way to tap out. Well, Tariq Nasheed. Well, see, Tariq Nasheed. Okay, yeah. You just tapped out. You just tapped out. I asked one guy who was hell bent on the elder stuff. Now, see, the elder, you got to respect your elder, man. You can't sit it. You can't critique them. I said, well, damn, is Tariq Nasheed the elder? Yeah, I caught him off guard. Like, yo, dude was quiet as hell. Wait a minute, but you're not respecting your elder, Tariq Nasheed, though. Ain't your elder? Dude was quiet as hell. Hey, look at the y'all are weird, bro. This weird ass religion y'all into. This cult religion y'all into. Y'all are weird, man. So he's not an elder. So what age does eldership? So of course they're gonna make the age too old for Tariq Nasheed. Like whatever. Okay, so what age does eldership start? I bet you their next question is how old is Tariq? Because whatever how old he is, they're gonna make the eldership 10 years from that. They're gonna make sure he don't qualify. Yes, I'm good. I'm good. So we respect all elders unless their name is Tariq Nasheed. I got you. Or Jason Black or Dr. Claw. I got it. I got it. Honestly. I've seen this play before. I've seen that movie before. I played that game before. You're an elder unless your name is Tariq Nasheed. Okay. You're a politician unless your name is Yvette Carnell. All of a sudden, you know. You're a lawyer unless your name is Tone Talk. You're a well-respected economist unless your name is Doctor uh, Sandy Darity, right? Now, see, not no more. We get it. We get it. We get it. You're a respected scholar and economist unless your name is Dr. Claude. We get it. We get it. We get it. We get it. We're not mad. We're not. We're actually that's just confirmation. When y'all talk like that, it's a confirmation, man, that we are winning and we're doing what we need to do, and it's getting the right results. Y'all start doing that right there, be like, okay, yep, it's working. It's working. What we're doing is successful. It's in motion. I start making up shit like that. We're like, yo, that is not discouraging us. That is confirmation. We're doing the right shit. When y'all have an imbalance like that, we're like, yep, we are we are winning. We're gonna stay right there. That's confirmation that we are winning and we're gonna go harder. It's not discouraging us, man. It's making us go harder. So I'm going to read some of the chat. I'm pulling up right now. I'm gonna read some of the chat in the family. I'm gonna end the live stream, and we're gonna go live later on. We're gonna cook on Nutty Professor some more, and then we're going to what we're gonna do today, and then we're going to take call in number, take call in from the tethers, let them call in, try their luck, and we take any challenge. We're taking on all challenges, especially when people think that Drake is FBA. They think we're not the only black people that uses black as a standalone ethnic label. Yeah, we are taking on all those challenges tonight as we cook on Nutty Professor Jimmy the Cricket. Nutty Professor Jimmy the Cricket. After we get him out the way, we're taking on a phone call. What you dig? Okay, let me first things first. I gotta unlock the door. This is gonna be hard. Unlock the door. Help my hand. All right. Cool. Shit. Let's cut the lights off. Fuck. I guess it goes off on Mac. I got that piss tingling feeling. I'm like, nah, let me put my ass home. I'm not about to play around with that. Just a couple times I had that piss tingling feeling. Fucked around and found out. Found out. I had to run my ass through some woods and shit. I won't have. And it's always going to get you when you got to wait in line, man. Like a long line, you trying to get your license straight, motor vehicles, get some insurance, whatever. And this is important. It's about to close. That's when that tingling feeling hits you. You're like, get the fuck out. Always when you don't, that piss feeling always come when you. It's never there when you gotta when you're there for it. That thing always come if you just chilling out near a bathroom. That shit gonna stay like let your ass go a significant distance from a bathroom. That thing like, remember me? Ah, it's like your bladder be trolling you. Remember you thought you ain't have to go right away? Well, surprise! That thing come back full force. Kind of embarrass you. Big. Your bladder might be a tether. Your bladder might be a white supremacist, Pan-African. When you turn 40 or around that 50 mark, a little after 50, your bladder becomes a tether, becomes a white supremacist. That thing be like, I'm about to embarrass the fuck out you. About to undermine all your plans you had on today. You wanted to go shopping, school shopping, Christmas shopping. You had to go to court and wait in line, and you the first one in line, and whoever leaves line lose their spot. Your bladder becomes a complete tether. And she'd be like, you got pissed. Go handle it. Or stay in line and make a mess. What you gonna do on bias? She be laughing at you. How the fuck I get a tether bladder? How the fuck I get a tether bladder? Like, how I turn this bladder to an FBA? Like, you supposed to be on code, man. How I get a Pan-African bladder? Motherfucker gets undermining everything I'm trying to do. Nigga got a goddamn Pan-African bladder. Hold on, family. Hold on. Yo, how the fuck we cut this damn light on? Right. Yes. Got all those damn bags. All right. I gotta come back to that. Yeah, are y'all bladders Pan-African and white supremacists too, or they work with you? My bladder been hot ever since I got into the 40s. My bladder been off cold. My bladder been a doc, a domestic off cold coon. You dig? It's been a pal, Pan-African lion sucker. Let me know if y'all bladder been on cold or off cold like mine. So when I go live, I'll be trying to educate the chat, the world, and my damn bladder. Mhm. Okay. I need some testimonies. Are y'all bladders against the move, against the uh the wave? Go, 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 go. Fuck. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna get you Swazi, okay? Leave right here. You turn light on. Leave right there. Yeah, let me turn light on. Here you go. Lay down. Hey, come right here. Come lay down. I'm gonna get you a cartoon. Come lay down. Get your food. Go ahead, eat your food then. Come right here. Come. French fries. And chicken nuggets. Okay, we'll go. Ahead. Ain't nothing. Huh? What you want? Okay, leave it there. I'll eat it. Leave it. It's mine. Leave it. It's mine. I eat it. Leave it. There is nothing worse than your kid falling asleep. He just got into his nap. Right? You waiting on her. You got to take his ass out the car. Yo, that is the worst. Yeah, how many people be like, feeling like, you know what? You about to take this nap in this fucking car. I'll be in the house. You wake up, just yell. You dig? Because you know, if they're not like deep in the nap, like he wasn't just now, you pick his ass up, put him in bed, he wakes up, it's over. And then like they have this irritant uh type of behavior from that point on. Because you know, they're kind of like they're tired, but they're like not gonna go to sleep now. But they're like really irritated because they're sleepy, but they're not sleepy. So what they normally like food is now, he don't want. And the only thing they really want is a spank. The only thing they really want when they get to that mode is a spank. Okay. The only thing that could get them back to sleep. All right. Ain't no toy, no goo goo gaga. Ain't gonna do it. Nah, fuck, man. They go to sleep, you been in that car like shit. But you know what's gonna happen. And this cold weather too, or it's like hot as shit, you know they waking up. What I do with the key? I gotta make another fucking trip over here. God. I got to type that sit down something important as shit and forgot where you sit it down because that's what I do all the time, yo. I cannot sit my phone on top of the car. Every time I did that shit, I drove with it on the top of the car. Okay, every time. I done put my phone down, drinking coffee, left the phone right there. Left my debit card in so many ATMs. I'm one of the people who cannot put stuff down. I gotta keep it on me. Yeah, get in there, man. Okay, yeah, see. This is where go. Go back. You don't got a coat on. Get back in there. You ain't got no coat. This is when I cut the live off. Because again, there's nothing. I can come back in bed, but I said earlier. Mm. What you want? Don't go back. Don't go back out there. It's cold. You got no coat on. Okay. Give me the key. Now I left the key in the house. I gotta go back outside while he's crying like this. Hey, stop! You're not gonna do that. Stop! I gotta lock the door. Wait right here. I come back out. He's outside with no coat on, crying. You doing it again? All right. Yep. Like I said, I already know what this is. When you're a good parent, you know what you gotta do. You gotta give them that sleep spanking. All right. Yeah, fighting is not poking and choosing important. Nap time is over. Get up. Gonna be all night. Nah. I ain't gonna be. I don't. Listen. Yeah, y'all don't know who y'all talking to. I got no problem with sleeping. He gonna be up all night. Not me. I'll be knocked out while he playing with his damn iPad. I got no problem sleeping. I got a lot of problems, and going to bed ain't one of them. You dig? I'll be out like a damn baby. Like I'm him. No, I don't play that. You want to stay up? Cool. Wake me up when you need something. Dig? Wake me up if you need something. I'm not about to be playing around with your ass. You don't want to sleep because you ain't want to take your nap. So why it's like this? Okay, it went off. Good. God damn. Yeah, I don't have those problems, man. I will be asleep. Here's your food. Here's your water. Here's your iPad. Good night. And I'm getting my sleep. Go in there, man. Okay. So I got my food. I got my wine. Cook. I got my wine. So you already know. If y'all call in with the F stuff, I'm going crazy. All right. All right, family. I'm out, trying to eat, trying to lay them back down. I see y'all cooking the Nutty Professor. So what I'm saying is, now had I not been live this quick time, I would have been busy anyway. Like, so nothing changed. I just said, let me be live while I tackle some tasks.